while you are sedated, perfectly acceptable stuff for a father of three to be doing on the weekends. What a superior role model for us all.
Hey!
Great job.
Oh, that comes from.
So speaking of the Season 1 D&D collab event, the Drift event, I found this, and this is a reader's guide. Let me make sure it's in the camera real good where you guys can see. 1 second. It's a 20th anniversary special edition book, reader's guide for R.A. Salvatore's Legend of Drift, right?
Is that if you've played Street Fighter 6, you'll know that a lot of it is all about, like, you know, masters and students, right? And like, kind of, come on. Oh, chat. Oh, God, chat. Somebody clip that. That was 1 pixel in a prayer.
2-minute warning, guys. 2-minute warning. And another warning, I am sick as a dog. It is a fight to keep my eyes open. But I couldn't stay away. I love you guys. All of y'all hanging out with us on YouTube. God of Fuck, Darksea the Phil, hanging out with us on Twitch, Prolocar, the Boneless One, Mage Site. For those of you who do not know, I did entirely steal this. 1 get well soon for 1 ban from Prolocar. I have no original thoughts in my head, but I do have a lot of sinus pressure medicine and Tylenol PMs. Greg of the Lake, hello, welcome. Let's go ahead and just jump in. It's about that time.
That's why we don't even have.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at level 99.
It helps me a lot. So Perry, I really appreciate that.
Looks like we already have Phil running his mouth.
With the memberships.
Over on the left, we've got the PlayStation. I'm going to be playing some games while I'm doing this because I cannot absorb Phil without having to dull my senses with something else. And then for those of you who do not know, if you didn't read the title, I'm very sick. I have keto flu, as is expected. I'm back on my keto diet. I have a keto breathalyzer, which indicates how deep in the keto I am. This morning I blew a 60, and generally you want to hover around above 20, so that's really good. Greg of the Lake, welcome. Mage Site, welcome. Stuck in Baltro. You'll never see Phil doing that. But yeah, what's going on, everybody? I hope your Sundays are agreeable with you. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and hydrated. It's also a very sussy Baka Sunday brought to you by the Magical Butter Machine. That's right, the Magical Butter Machine.
Pretty quickly, and at some point, it's just going to become so small that I don't know. We can try it.
I'm heavily medicated today. Leave me alone. And by leave me alone, I mean hang out and chill and relax. It's a new format. I want to see how this works out. Hope you like what I've done with the place.
So let's see what happens. But Perry, thank you for the first contribution of the new week. Really appreciate that. Good
Perry, you suck.
New Year, by the way. I don't think I've seen you in 2025.
Perry the cuck.
Okay, so this week's going to be a good one. 6 days of streaming for me. Originally, it was only going to be like 5, but it's going to be 6.
Let me know how you can hear everything. I hope everybody can hear everything.
Next week, I'll try to take an extra day off with my wife for now. It's to be determined. But this week, we're going to have some really special, fun stuff going on. You know, first of all, the year-end series begin tonight.
I have the camera off because I look and feel like shit.
Pacific time.
I'm going to be staring off, and I don't want to have to worry about presenting myself. So I kind of work behind the scenes to get this PNG tuber to look around on a 3D object on this program called Polypop.
Some of the things in the countdown could be games that I didn't really like. It's basically playthroughs that I attempted, and for whatever reason, they really disappointed me, okay? Whether it's a full game that I finished and it didn't live up to
disappointing means that he didn't get paid enough to play him. And I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is going to be #1, which was my game of the year for 2014, 2024. I'm sorry.
20 entries.
That's my game of the year. Best soundtrack, best gaming, best story, best graphics.
Let me tell you guys.
All of it.
I have been looking. All right, we're looking. I have been working on stuff literally every night for the last, week to 2 weeks extra time. Basically, what happens is I do my full streaming day.
I got something for that.
Off, I upload. I spend some time with my wife. She goes to sleep, and then I end up coming back into this office, working another hour or two every night. It's the only way I had time to work on the year-end series and this new wrestling commentary show coming up.
Oh, we're going to be doing a live. We're going to be doing a react to it. If it snows tomorrow, then I'm definitely not going to training on Tuesday, which means I can watch this live. And I have an announcement. I will be doing it. I will be doing the react with top tier rated Brian.
By the way, shout out to Thousand.
We just signed the contract. The deal is done. The first WWE Raw on Netflix. Phil and PPP. I call him Triple P.
Puppy Nipples.
They're going to be doing a live react, and here we go again.
He got out of hospital yesterday. Here we go again.
I can't wait to hear what Phil's mark-ass takes are on professional wrestling. He said he hasn't watched it in a long time. I'm a 20-year professional wrestler. So I
hope
can't
that
wait to
you feel
hear what
better.
his bitch ass Mark
And,
self has
welcome
to say
back to the
about
streams.
professional
Hopefully, as you
wrestling in the
look
modern
great.
day. I was there
You
when
know,
the
my
scriptures were
content will
written,
entertain
child.
you, and you know, you can lean back and relax and enjoy the fun here on stream. Now, I just can't wait to put someone named Mr. Puffy Nipples onto my leaderboard. Let me tell you, it's what I really look forward to all week long.
You're part of the cult of Cornette. Hell yeah, brother.
Right? So there you go.
Cornette does have some very man yells at clouds energy to him, but you can't deny his impact on professional wrestling. So he's probably forgotten more about professional wrestling than I'll ever know. And there are some YouTube clips and episodes that I do find myself listening to.
And we have the time. Then the second half of the stream will be the top.
But I do have a bias because I did work for the Save with Conrad podcast
so it depends
network.
on time. If we definitely take all night to do the most disappointing, then tomorrow night, Monday night, we will do the best. And
So I was riding with that team, with that squad.
I don't want to rush through and end up, you know, having to go say, oh, now it's like, you know, skipping ahead or not saying a lot about each game. I want to say, you know, my piece about each game, and it should be fun. So let's see how it goes tonight. And that way we're in no rush, you know, no pressure to get through it, okay? Tomorrow,
Bobby Heenan and Cornette were my two favorites when I was a kid. Hell yeah, brother. Nah, I remember way back in the day growing up, I was watching WCW Worldwide with the spinning ring. That was my jam.
All over the place recently with how much work I've been putting in. I tend to get a little scatterbrained. So, okay. So today it's Dark Souls 1 with mods. All right, right after this podcast ends. We started this up the other day and it was really good. Much better graphics. The ninja class is unique because it's a unique bleed build that also has the parry
I'm sure Mage Sight and Prolocar would have something to say about this. This guy fancies himself like a FromSoft style enjoyer. And he's been rocking with mods on his new PC setup, so he's been like modding
so it's kind of like a trade-off.
Dark Souls 2.
And bosses have
And of course he's messing it all up.
Have really cool new abilities. Like for example, we fought the Taurus Demon, and the Taurus Demon had the ability to use magma attacks. Like it was spewing magma on the ground. It jumped and tossed a giant magma fireball at me. And those are not abilities that the Taurus Demon had in the original game. So I think as we play further in, each boss is going to have new unique stuff to it. That's kind of cool. You know, I'm excited to see, you know, what is added to the game and how that applies and affects.
Mage Sight, this is true.
Game's, you know, fun factor.
He hates games that doesn't get him money, and the reason why he's playing Dark Souls is because he's hoping that he'll get the same support that he did the last
I keep having
6 times that he's played this on stream.
How many times I've died,
all the while saying, "Hey guys,
else.
we're so busy playing all these new games. I just don't have time. I just don't have time." But he has time to do these things.
So I really enjoyed the first session the other day. Continuing on today on the main stream, I hope you'll stick around for it. And tonight is the top 20 most disappointing playthroughs of the year countdown on the late stream, okay? Tomorrow, we're going to continue on with Stalker 2 as a daytime major stream. As you know, the story has really picked up in Stalker 2. We arrived at this kind of like institute where they're studying the effects of the radiation.
Yeah, spit it out. Come on. You can get it out. You can get it out. Come on, brother. I believe in you.
What did they call it? I'm trying to remember what it's called. It has this unique name, but apparently it has the ability to grant wishes, to which you're like, is that really true? And what they're basically saying is no, not really.
Regular Lake, do you still watch modern day wrestling? Are you watching the current like Cody Rhodes era, I guess? What it would be called, the Triple H era?
And so we're going to resume right from there and see
you're
how
still
it
here
goes
with
and
us.
see what's really up with that. So Monday night is up in the air. If we've finished all of our countdowns, then we're just going to do another fun like multiplayer stream. But if we haven't, then we're going to do
I already feel so much better live streaming without a camera.
Then on Tuesday,
I'm literally sitting here. I can sway back and forth because I'm in pain. I have my eyes closed for some of it. I am hurting so bad, guys. I'm never going off my keto diet ever again. I'm never doing it again.
First ever episode of a brand new wrestling commentary show starring myself and Ashton from Kino Casino. It is a crossover project. We're going to see how it works. I'm going to be watching Monday Night Raw on Monday night on Netflix on its debut. And then we're going to be taking notes and we're going to be doing a commentary show on wrestling and Raw this coming Tuesday morning. So in place of this podcast,
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna
I
be
got back into it when
broadcasting
AEW
the
started.
Wrestling Commentary
Not as
Show,
involved as I was during the Monday Night
co-broadcasting,
Wars.
actually,
Haven't
which is gonna
watched
be on
much
the DSP ReACKS
WWE.
channel on YouTube. So if you haven't checked it out yet,
I have a lot of buddies that work in AEW.
head over
I got a
there.
lot of buddies
You're
that
gonna
work in
want
WWE.
to subscribe to the channel because you're going to want to be able to talk in the chat.
I wish I
right?
could say
That's how
my
you're gonna
mind
be
on
guys solo, you know, be
certain
able to talk.
products
So
or
subscribe to
shows
the
or whatever
channel.
like that, but
Check
I
it
do
out
know
ahead of
that
time. Be
like
sure that you're on that channel.
you want
for
to
the
make
show
sure
that
that you
morning.
keep
It's
it.
going to start around the exact same time as this
You don't want to
podcast, which,
speak
you know,
on
roughly
things that you
between
don't know
11 and
about. And
11:15
this is
a.m.
why
the
I'm
show
doing
will go
this
online, and then we'll get started.
react stream with
I
top tier
predict, since
rated.
This is our first episode, and we're going to
Hearing
talk about Monday Night
Phil-
Raw.
Phil's dumbass
Phil
takes on
probably
literally
lasts
everything
anywhere
from
90 minutes
gaming
2
to
hours long.
politics,
Okay, so
the
no rush. We're gonna
food.
give it the time it needs. We're
Now
only
he's talking about
Raw, but at the
my
same time,
profession,
it's
something
supposed
I've
to be
done for
this big
20
landmark
years.
episode of Raw where they're
So
moving
I
from
cannot
USA
wait to
Network
roast this guy. It's going to be
Netflix for the
awesome. And
first
plus,
time.
the
In
buddy
addition, it's the
Ryan's
first
going to
time that
be
I'm
Brian's
watching
going to be in there
pro
with
wrestling in
with me.
4 years.
There's going to be
Last
some
match
more
that I
relevant
watched was Drew
information in
McIntyre
regards to that,
versus
so do
Brock
stay
Lesnar for the
tuned to this
title
channel for more
at
information.
WrestleMania, whichever one was the empty WrestleMania. Remember the one they had at the
I like hate watching
Thunderdome or
AEW while
whatever?
high. I gotta watch
yeah,
all
like,
wrestling
that was
high.
the last match I've seen of pro wrestling. So
I think
this will be
I
very interesting.
remember one time a long time ago when NXT was
you
the
know,
original black and
We'll
gold,
find out.
and
know,
you still
how it
had like
goes.
Sasha Banks
I
and
don't
Becky
know.
Lynch
You know,
and
wrestling
Charlotte
was at
Flair
one
and
point
all
very
of them down
popular,
there,
and
Sami
then kind of got a lot
Zayn,
of
Neville,
popularity, and then just
Finn
kind of
Balor.
bounced back and forth
That was like the
between.
golden age of the gold and black
You know, everyone
brand,
tells
in
me
my
that
opinion.
WWE has massively improved
I
since
remember
was
watching it. I was
you know?
high,
So I guess we'll
admittedly,
find out.
and
All right, so
somehow,
we'll see how it
some
goes,
way,
and
they
hopefully you
cut
guys will show
to
up. I get the feeling there's gonna be some crossover with some of the viewership
Adam
from
Rose,
Casino.
his
It's kind of a
debut,
cool
where
project.
they had all
So
the
I'm gonna be
extras
broadcasting
dressed
on
up
the
in
ReACKS channel, but also on
costumes,
my
and they were
Kick channel,
dancing with Adam
you know,
Rose to the
DSP
ring.
Real on Kick.
That
So either
entrance
way, you
caught
can
me
watch
off
and you can
guard, and I
support
feel
it.
like I'm like
So I hope
pretty
that you'll
astute when
check
I'm
it out
watching these types of
and
shows
support
because
the
I like
efforts for
watching
us
the
to do something
production end of it and
different.
seeing how it
You know,
all
now if the
works.
show works,
It literally caught
and
me
we're
off
enjoying
guard,
ourselves and we get
and
a
like
month and
it was such a good
it picks up
entrance and a
has
good
following,
song, and
people
just
are,
it
you know, enjoying the pro wrestling
it
stuff again.
made me
And
forget
there's
that I was
potential to
watching a
branch out
show
and do
for a
other
second.
content,
Like
we
I had to
talked
watch
about,
it twice, and that's only the
covering
one
the
time
pay-per-view
ever that I
events,
could say that
covering
like
maybe some
wrestling
AEW, which I wasn't aware
transcended
of
what
this,
I was doing
but
at the time,
AEW
outside of
All
like Hell in
Wrestling
the
is
Cell,
on Max. They just
Undertaker
got
and Mick
added to the
Foley.
Max streaming service like
Darcy
a
to
couple
Phil,
weeks ago, which I
also
didn't
a
know.
person of culture.
So I have access to that. just
I
don't know
wish
if
I
wanna
was a
start
Rosebud.
watching
See, I could have been. I did extra work
guess
for
we'll have to see.
WWE back in the day.
So anyway, let's see what happens.
It was a
with this
3-day
show. I'm excited
tour.
for it. That's Tuesday morning.
It
No
was
podcast. Instead, it's that show. Now, once the podcast
a Monday Night
ends,
Raw,
excuse
a
me,
Tuesday
podcast,
night
once the wrestling show
SmackDown,
ends,
but the
then we're
pay-per-view
gonna
was on
jump into
Sunday
Indiana
before
Jones
that.
and the Great Circle here on ESPN Gaming. And then on Tuesday night, it's going to be more
We could
Call
have
of
been
Duty,
like
Black Ops 6
medical
multiplayer,
people. We could have
keyboard and
been
mouse
like
here on the channel as
jobbed
well.
out if they had a
Wednesday,
squash match.
we'll
You
probably
still
get
get
back into
paid no
Dark
matter
Souls
what
2
happens. And the cool thing about
Then
it
on
was
Wednesday night, I'm gonna
on
do another
Monday
stream of Killer
night for
Frequency.
Raw, this
We
was
played
the
Killer
same
Frequency
Monday Night
last
Raw
week
where
and
Charlotte
enjoyed
Flair
it. We
turned on
advanced the
his
plot, and there was some
turned on her
interesting situations
dad,
where we had to save townspeople from this vicious killer that's going through
like cut
town
him
trying to
down
serial
on the
kill
mic or
everyone.
whatever,
So
kicked
it
him
was
to the
fun.
curb. Ric Flair
And I'm excited for that.
doubled
So
my
that's what I
payday
know
that
so far.
day
You know, I'm still
because
gonna
he
be
asked
Thursday
me
and
if I
Friday
could
as
go
well.
up to the shoe
Probably
store and pick
continuing
up the
on with all
shoes that he
major
just
playthroughs,
bought.
but that's what you can
And you don't
expect.
say no to
Now,
Ric
we're gonna
Flair.
get some questions. Why are you
You
doing
do
this
not
new
say no to
wrestling show
Ric
in the
Flair. So I
morning
went to the head of
instead of at night
talent
when you get
or
more
whoever
audience? Because at night,
were a
that's when
point
Kino
of
Casino
contact
broadcasts.
was.
So we
And I
can't do a
said,
wrestling
Mr.
commentary
Ric
show
Flair
that's
just
going
asked me to do this,
step on the
and
toes of their
you know, I don't want
already
heat if I
pre-existing
go
show
out and
that's
get
very popular,
this. So
which, by the
I'm
way,
just
is
letting you know.
likely way
He's like,
more
nah,
popular
man,
than the
do it.
wrestling
You got to do
commentary
it.
show.
So all right,
That's their-
bet, say
that's the
less.
focus. That's
And
their
before I even did
job
it, guys, you
that's
know,
what he's
they say
working
Ric
on.
Flair is
So,
notorious,
we have to do it
notoriously
much
bad
earlier
with
in the day
money.
so it doesn't interfere with their
Well,
schedule.
I mean, it's kind of true because before I even did anything, immediately after I said yes, he
So,
opened up he pulled
excited. And by
a
the way,
lot of money out of
I'm
his
putting a
pocket,
lot of
peeled
work
off
not only into the year-end
$200
series,
and gave
but
it to me. He said, "That's enough, right?" I said, "Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir."
Show.
Before I ever did
A new
anything.
intro.
So I went up to the shoe store.
It's gonna be my first time.
I drove down from the city up to like a different part of it. It was storming that day, that night. Rush hour traffic to and from.
I'm on a brand new
The whole way round trip was like 2 hours. This was like, you know, when you go to when you go to do extra work, you're there all day in the morning. Came back, got him the shoes, right? And I asked the head of talent or whoever I talked to, I was like, "Where's Mr. Ric Flair? I have his shoes for him." It was a woo moment, true.
And then I'm gonna have
And he goes, "Oh, Ric Flair's ringside." I said, "Oh shit." That means I got it. In wrestling, it's weird. You can get in trouble or you can get heat for the stupidest things, the most innocuous things, and you won't know until they tell you.
And his name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots.
Speaking of, welcome Brady. How are you, my friend? I hope you're happy, healthy, and hydrated. Thank you for scaring the shit out of me. I forgot I had that going.
So we just have to talk.
So I walked up to Ric Flair ringside. The staging is immense. It's huge. The ring, 20 foot. The barricades, specially made. I'm used to independent wrestling shit. This was like the real shit. And so I walked down there. Ric Flair's talking with Natty Neidhart, Dolph Ziggler, and somebody else. And I walk up and I stand kind of close to the circle, waiting for Rick or all of them to stop talking because I'm not trying to impede on them. They eventually catch notice of me and go, "Oh yes, yeah, the shoes." And he goes, he grabs them from me and he says, "You better have made sure that this was the correct shoes." And my heart dropped. I was like, "Oh my god. Oh my god, what if it is?" And in front of Dolph Ziggler and Natty Neidhart. And so he opens it up and he kind of like throws his head back and his eyes roll back in his head. He's like, "Ah, jeez." And I'm like, "Whoa, God, no. It's the end of my professional wrestling career as I know it." But I know Soul, you know, that's why they do this stuff. You have to understand that they do this stuff to see if you can hang. And so, of course, I'm like no selling it. I'm not overreacting or anything like that. And then he goes, "They're the right ones. I got you." So I was like, "Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir." And so he goes, "I paid you, right?" And I said, "Yes, sir." It's like, "It's more than it's enough, right?" I said, "More than enough, sir." And then I was on my way. And there's my Ric Flair story. Expect me to say that story again when he passes away. Excuse me. Darksea the Phil says, "Closest I ever got to NXT was back in the black and gold days. There was a female trainer that my brother went to school with, and I leveraged that connection to get a filmmaker buddy of mine backstage." Let's go. He got Nakamura to sign a tee for me as a thanks. Nakamura is awesome. I love his current run as U.S. champion, his new presentation, all of that stuff. It's excellent. I've always been a fan of Nakamura, all the way back from NXT days. Thank you, Mage.
Cartoon characters, action figures for the, pretty much. I mean, that game was wild and zany.
Oh my God, I forgot that we were watching a DSP video. He's just that interesting.
Okay, so that's what's coming up this week, and I hope you guys are excited for all the new content.
There was a lot more to that Ric Flair story. Like, he also asked me to go to his hotel to pick up a belt of his, like a dress belt of his, and then also,
I think I programmed in here a scene for Phil's.
There were like other points, but I just wanted to get the broad strokes out there.
Tried it once. Where did I put it?
Oh, here we go, troubleshooting stream. But yeah, Ric Flair doubled my payday that one Monday during the tour.
It does work.
So the crazy thing about it is you get paid $200, or at least I got paid $200 every day that you did extra work, even if they didn't use you. And they did have, it was Ryback versus Kalisto, and I think they did like a stretcher job.
Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was my day off.
Or a medical thing. And
very wet.
It was me and a couple of other people, and interestingly enough, a lot of people that I do work with nowadays.
Like no exaggeration, like 5 or 6 items
on the independents, but we're all doing extra work.
It was basically 3 boom arms that I had tested before.
They needed to get like a medical person. Like they'll pick you for random stuff. So if you see security guards, if you see like people that get beat up or like bumped around and stuff like that, people just like come in and say, "Hey, break it up." That's usually 9 times out of 10 producers of the show and independent wrestlers. And so they needed somebody to play a medic, I think, because Kalisto was doing a stretcher job or something of the sort. And so what they were looking for was somebody that didn't exactly look like a wrestler, because all of us obviously were in shape and tan and this, that, and the other. So they had to get the one that the least looked like a wrestler, so they picked that one. And so we're all kind of laughing about it. "Oh, I got on TV, guys." Yeah, but it was because you were the one that didn't look like a wrestler.
And you know, I was running around doing stuff.
I did run into JP Black on Manhattan
is a-
Beach in
it's a
LA
big
when I lived
positive
there.
step,
That's what's
let's put it
up.
that
Dude
way.
was way larger than he looked on TV. They all do. They
I
all
hired a
do.
company
They're all
to come out
deceptively
here,
tall.
and
Dean Ambrose is
basically
deceptively tall. On TV, it
jungle
doesn't. On TV, it doesn't
So
do him
over the
any
last decade
justice.
that
This
I've
dude
lived in
is
this house,
tall.
now it's a decade in, you
And
know,
like I see the
11
great
years.
divide now. Like I'm a short king,
you know,
5'5".
things that happen,
I'm
clutter,
working back to being
accumulated stuff, things
155. I'm
break
currently
down,
like
things that
170.
you
I
don't
gained
get
a
rid
lot
of
of weight over the
then,
holidays, which is why I got keto flu.
you know, trash
There's just no
accumulating
shot
all
unless
around
I'm a
the
Rey
house. So
Mysterio, but
basically,
I
my
don't do
wife
Rey
and I
Mysterio things. So
did a big house cleaning. We went through every closet in the house.
oh my God, he's talking about his day off. I could give a shit
We
less.
don't want anymore, or things that are busted, or you know, boxes that we saved for absolutely no reason. Our garage, notably, was really bad. You know, first off, no lie, the previous
And his
people
name
who
is
lived here
John
were
C.
moving
He's gonna get in the ring and put
Deus Marionette, welcome. How are you, my friend?
The people who lived here previously, pretty interesting story. So apparently it was supposed to be people
No
who were,
cam
like,
today.
50,
I'm hurting. The
and
keto
everyone
flu
was
is hurting me.
like, oh, nice neighbors.
You're
And then
sick
all of a
too, my
sudden,
fellow
they move
Canadian?
And they're like, oh, by the way, we're not living here. Our 17-year-old son is living here. And
Thank
all
you.
year by himself. He
Yeah,
just bought the house to live in.
that's kind of like my
And
foot in
we're
the door
gonna
when
be
it
gone,
comes
like,
to
10
this. I
months
have a
of the
couple
year.
of
We're gonna
I have a
come back
bunch
for,
of
like,
different
Christmas,
like
and that's it.
avenues that I produce
So
live
let's see.
streams on
A
with my Stepmania
17-year-old
streams
male
and
gets free reign
the pro
of a
wrestling
house to
aspect
himself.
of
Gee,
it. So I
wonder what
I
he'll
like
do.
this really
So
cool Venn
basically,
diagram,
he was
and I
trying to
feel
chop
like
shop out of this
I
house.
feel like I
He
can
had
really
people coming in
provide
and out of the
a
garage as if it were like a mechanic
authentic
shop, which is,
opinion
by
and
the way,
an
against
authentic
all the rules
angle
here.
to
And,
what Phil and Triple P are going
he
to
had all
talk
kinds of
about.
tooling and shit.
Big
in there.
ups,
He's
King
had
Be
cars up
Cruel,
on
let's
jacks
go.
constantly. It sucks because like our actual garage has like old
I'm
stuff.
here for all
This guy,
you.
like,
I'm sick as hell, bro.
in the garage,
This
and
is
they
why I
never
got the
cleaned.
PNG tuber. And if you
At one
notice,
point,
it has
when
a
I
slight
first
little
moved in,
animation
I found
going.
all kinds of crap that
You see
was
that?
left behind.
Very
but I
cool,
never really
right?
had a chance to clean out the house. You know,
It's
my
subtle,
job was
so it's
moving
not
in and getting to
jarring.
work and everything. And then what
But
happens
it's
is you
oh
just-
so subtle. Oh my god.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
house
Ladies and
started
gentlemen,
fresh.
kings and queens and
So,
everybody
that's
in
what we did.
between.
All the different
The
cabinets
emoji
and things,
bukkake
we
only means one
unloaded them,
thing, and that
loaded
thing
it up,
means
loaded
Lady
it up,
Doll
there's a billion
coming in
things,
hot with
and
the raid.
basically
How are
now,
you?
Our garage is completely
Everybody.
like all the crap, all of our closets.
Lady Doll is a huge friend of the channel, and she is the reason I can call myself the award-winning Lord Diaz on Twitter. Chili DDJ, welcome.
The treadmill that I use, moving that into the garage.
I'm
now,
sick
because I
as
have
heck
room, so the garage
right
is
now.
connected to the
Welcome,
house.
Raiders.
So now actually
I usually have my
utilizing
cam
that
up, but
space.
instead I have my
And
PNG
what we're
gimmick
gonna do is
going on
probably
right
do a
here.
wall-to-wall clean,
We're watching a
scrub the
live
whole
streamer
damn
named
thing out,
Darkside Phil. Does
and then
anybody
start
know who
using it for
Darkside
storage
Phil is? If
properly,
you're a
start using
first
it for other
time
things. So, it's
viewer
good
of this
because
channel over
we
on
have
Twitch,
not
and this is a
really
serious
utilized
question.
all the space in our home.
Know
we
your
have a house
community
with a
that
lot of
voted the
room,
reason,
a lot
not
of
me,
space,
good sir.
but
Lady Doll,
kinda
I'm
been,
going to
like,
blame
cluttered
you
up
and
crap.
only you for
Now
this
we have
award-winning
opportunities
title.
to
This
try
is
to
all
take
your fault, and I
advantage of
love you
that
for it.
space and do
Thank you,
things
Lady
to
Doll.
make the house feel better. And again, the reason why we have
And thank you, King Be Cruel. I'll get better.
We've had so
The
much
keto
support
flu is all part and parcel to the keto diet. I'm trying to get my OnlyFans body back, and it's going to happen.
And now,
Whew.
a board
Geezer
to do like a minor
Macau
kind of
T says,
renovation
I'm not saying the people in my
like this,
area
where you
have
clean everything
bad
out,
teeth,
take
but
some
one
of the
woman in
bulk
Costco
crap.
just smiled,
You know,
and the
for me to go to the
barcode scanner
dump
picked it
and
up
get rid of that
as
stuff,
a
it takes
set
about 10
of
trips.
saucepans.
So, just to have it all in one fell swoop is great. It's very relieving feel. So that
The
was where a
one
lot of
woman
my
in
day went
Costco
yesterday.
picking
I
up,
was basically running around
picking
doing errands,
strays.
you know, and then this junk removal and stuff like that. I did spend some good relaxation time with my wife,
Get
which is
well
what
soon. I
really
got a button
wanted.
for you.
Get that ass banned.
I have
I'm
it
very
specifically
happy
for
that I
today's
had the
stream.
opportunity
One,
to spend time
get
with
well
my wife, because
soon
last week
equals.
was, like, so
Oh,
busy.
King
Remember,
Be
'cause
Cruel
last week I
also
was
said it. So
filming
guess what, King Be
pictures
Cruel
and
over
stuff,
on
very
YouTube?
frustrated.
Get that ass
This
banned.
week it was
That's
more,
right,
let's just
King
relax.
Be
We watched some
Bitch.
Shark Tank together. I watched her play some relaxing video games. You know,
Real
it was a much
axe, I
better
love
day
it.
in that regard.
Darksy the Phil hanging out with us over on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you guys so much.
Dropping off again. People are
I
saying
hope
that the
you're happy,
microphone is
healthy, and
dropping off
hydrated. What
again.
time is
The
it
only
over
thing I can
there?
do about that,
My fellow UK style
if I take a look
person.
at filters,
I'm
I
also
believe
a
it is
Canadian.
the, not the limiter. It is the.
Oh my God, he's
He's troubleshooting.
Noise
He's
suppressor. The noise
troubleshooting
gate,
his
right?
microphone
What I
filters
can do
again.
is I can try.
Really hope you feel
to
better
lessen
soon,
the
though, sweetie. I
opening
hope you had a
threshold, 'cause if it's
fab
dropping
holiday
off, it just means
season.
that
It
there's
is
a noise that's lower and it's not picking
7:49
it up.
p.m.
I doubt it's a
here.
louder sound that it's dropping off. It's probably dropping off lower
Wow.
sounds, I would think.
It's only
So what I can try to do
2:49
is
p.m.
open
over
the threshold a little
here.
more.
It's only the afternoon here for me, but I slept in. I could not sleep at all last night. I
So I tried to open up
thrash.
the threshold a little
I
more.
walk around
just
and
hope
I
that
moan
doesn't
and I
result
bitch. I
now
turn
in
into
picking up the
bitch
game
made
audio
when
and
I get
echo.
sick. I'm not even gonna
You know, I
front.
guess we'll have to
And
see.
bless
I just opened it up
the
slightly
in
more,
real
hopefully
life
that'll
female
help.
saw waifu's heart.
It's like
Because
right
every
when I'm about to
time-
finish a sentence, that's definitely the low range. Then I'm not, I'm not getting really loud at the end of a sentence. I'm getting lower at the end of a sentence. So if it's dropping off the end of a sentence, it's
The
that,
in real
yeah.
life female saw
Okay, so hopefully
waifu
that helps.
is
I
trying to
just,
take care of
I
me,
just
and she
tweaked it a
tries
bit.
her best because I
Let me
turn
know if
into a
that
real
helped at all,
shithead when
okay?
I'm sick.
And again, when I play
And
games today,
I just don't want
please let
to.
me know
I
if,
don't want to
if we're
be
picking
a
up too much
burden on
audio from the
anybody.
game. It's
But
we
she's
gotta
always
find this happy
insisting, and she's
medium
also
of
recovering from
no
neck
echo,
surgery
but
from
also
when
it's
she broke her
picking up
neck.
my voice. Does it
Oh
really?
no, it's
You were
cool.
saying it sounds better
Lady
already?
doll, you can never say you. It's
go.
it's
Just a
better
little
to ask
tweaking
for
every day,
forgiveness
right?
than
A little bit
permission. Am I
tweaking.
right?
I'm gonna try one more thing. Right? I'm gonna try one more thing. Ready?
Meester, hello, my friend.
I'm gonna
How
go
are you?
Let's try this. Ready?
Oh, I will. I'll give it to her for you.
Okay.
And I'll say this is from Lady Doll.
Because basically what I'm doing is tweaking a little bit every single day, trying to get the
Yeah,
mic
get
to
felted.
sound better. And what I think, this mic has all these cool filters and stuff.
Hey, we just started our own church, so we're all
but they're not all
about
great.
forgiveness at the fuck
So,
about and
What I'm
find
trying-
out
like,
church.
This mic tries to add more bass, but as it adds more bass,
Wait
it
a
adds
minute.
more effect this way.
Wait a minute. Let me.
And I'm trying to
No, wait a
reduce
minute.
the amount of echo.
Fuck
No,
about
that
and
sounds
find
worse.
out.
It's more silent.
Let me think about this. Yes.
It's more silent.
Oh my god. Legit, we just played that? Oh, nice. How did the
Every day
stream
we're
go,
gonna
by
mess
the
with this a
way?
little more till we get
How
it
did
right.
the stream
It's
go,
gonna take a
Lady
while.
Doll?
It's not gonna, new tech and everything takes a while. I'm no longer using the preamp. Lower volume. If it lowered the volume, then I can increase the gain. Because what it is I turned off.
Good.
It's this thing
New
that's
game for our
called,
Holy Sundays. It is Sunday, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I can't even. Time has no meaning anymore. I started getting sick at the beginning of the year, and of course I worked the first 2 days of the year, then it was the weekend. So I was working outside in the cold, and then I guess this atmospheric pressure from this snowstorm that's supposed to happen is now causing my sinuses to hurt, and so that's my biggest problem right now. I can deal with the keto flu because I've had it before, but the sinus pressure is what's killing me.
The only way I can make it closer would be to do this.
Lady Doll, if you don't know, this guy Phil, he's the best at non-tent, and by non-tent I mean he will sit there and fumble about with his boom arm mic or his microphone or his LEDs in the background or his
and that's the problem.
Acoustic pads behind him.
You want to see a nice background, or do you want perfect audio? You can't have this. You can't have everything.
I can have it. I'm doing it right now. We were supposed to be cutting a slab of bacon off this guy and putting it on the grill, but we've been having a lot of good conversations about Ric Flair and NXT Black and Gold.
And then maybe like that.
And I'm just finished disrupting King Jazz Bingo stream. Oh, he's streaming right now. I hate to be going head to head with the king.
Shove it in my mouth. Okay, this is really close now. This is less than a foot away. So.
My blood sugar's dropped super quick, so I'm gonna shoot and sort it out while I try and fix my broken back. I'm a lurk and twerk. Boo, have a fab stream. We love you. No, Lady Doll. No, you. And for all of my friends that are a fan of the female form, if you follow Lady Doll and her sphere of influence on the internet, I think you won't be disappointed. My favorite part about Lady Doll is that when she'll say that she's leaving, it's like a fib. She's just edging because she doesn't really leave. 5 minutes later, she'll come back and say, "Oh my God, this guy," and I'm like, "Lady Doll, I thought you were leaving." And as always, can we get some F's in the chat for the lovely Lady Doll? She is a wonderful human being.
In like the 80s and 90s, and it was like pretty
Get
good.
some F's in the
And
chat.
all of a sudden, Pizza Hut decided they wanted to change to become competitive with like Domino's, And when they did, their pizza went right down the shitter because it just
There's
was
no
like
lies being
everybody
told
else's,
here.
right? Yeah, pretty bad.
And the best part about it is the in real life female style waifu is also a fan of redheads.
In person, you know, at the restaurant when they used to have that experience, and I liked it. I would go with my parents, and we'd order either one of the giant pizzas that was like square cut, or I would get like a personal pizza, my own toppings, you know, get a combo or whatever. It was really good. So it's sad.
Okay,
that
milady, I'll
they
see you in
kinda
5
changed their
minutes.
whole menu to be something different. But
In the meantime, let's go ahead and jump into Call of Duty.
It does pan pizza just like Pizza Hut used to do. So we got it. It was like really, really good. So, anyway.
Because of my weird
Yeah, good
sleep
stuff.
schedule, because
You
like
know what I'm
I've
thinking is,
been
maybe we should just get rid of this.
taking a cocktail of sinus pressure medicine,
Like, what's the
Tylenol
point of having the
PMs,
portal gun
and
if it's just gonna get blocked by the microphone?
magical butter. I've been taking naps for like short or long extended periods of time, and my sleep schedule's all messed up. So I find myself just sometimes firing up Call of Duty if I'm like able to, because sometimes I can't even keep my eyes open. It's difficult for me sometimes, but I know I need to do something other than lay about. I'm getting like I'm bed rotting right
It took me a week
now.
to figure that out, right? It took me a week, or should I rotate it around? Hold on.
Oh, and don't forget, guys, across both YouTube and Twitch, if you type in !SFX, you'll get a random sound effect.
What a fool I am. What a fool I've been.
You can type in !DSP to get yourself a random Dark Side Phil sound effect.
Shut the fuck up and eat it.
Exclamation point
That's much better.
gang.
Nuclear launch
And now
detected.
the microphone can go wherever I want, and it won't block the shot.
And there's some
And
super
now the portal gun
secret
isn't distracting. There it
commands that only a few know.
I told you this is a work in progress. This is stuff we got to figure out. This year,
For our
with the set being way more
VIP
minimalist,
members.
meaning I don't have the big artwork out. You know, and by the way, I'm not planning to pull out the big artwork again. Some of the small ones I will, like the little Mega Man ones and stuff. I'll
Wow,
still
oh my
have from
god,
time
this
to
guy's
time,
so fucking
but I'm not
boring.
gonna have like the ginormous take up half the shot art. What's the point of having this background if I have art out that's blocking it, right? You know, when I didn't
Brother.
have anything nice to show off, then I had art behind me. I don't really need to have that anymore, you know? What we'll do is we'll do different sets with sometimes
Not
we'll
yet,
have all
brother.
designs, sometimes
It's
we
coming.
won't. If I
Just
have
Cup,
other
what up,
things, like,
pimp?
we'll bring back
How are
the
you?
Blanca
MVP of this and every
figure,
stream.
Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff like that. I have other things too. I have like Lego.
Let me know if the PlayStation sound effects are too
Mega Man and
loud.
stuff that I could put
I want
out
it
that
to
would
be
pretty
there, but
nice.
I don't want it to be like the loudest thing on this.
So anyway, hopefully this sounds
I
better
hope your
now.
Sunday's
See, we're
treating
tweaking
you
every
well.
day. Hopefully the sound's better, and hopefully the set is looking better for you. Okay? Okay.
We're in the middle of a Squid Games event.
So, relaxing day yesterday.
If I
Nothing
wasn't
too
so
crazy
sick,
to
me and
talk
the in
about,
real life
but I had
female
a good
style
time with my wife,
waifu
and that's
would have
what I
been
really
watching
needed. Like, after
season
having a
2 on
long work
Netflix.
week, you want to
but
have a day where even if you have to do some stuff that's work related,
We've
or
been,
you want to be able to relax, and I did. I actually got.
I'm
a
trying
good
to
amount
make
of
her
relaxation
relax
time
and
with my
enjoy
wife
herself
yesterday.
while
We
she's
had some good
recovering.
pizza. It was a good day.
So she's
Much
been
better than
building
last
her
week where I was
her
all stressed out
Legos,
because I'd done,
watching
like, building
YouTube,
furniture and crap like that,
just
right?
doing
Wow, this
nothing
looks
because
way
she's
better immediately,
very
doesn't it?
she's
Holy
a
crap.
very motivated, driven
It looks
person.
like super, like way better.
But I feel like she's burning the candle at both ends. So
Am I
I
drinking
love
coconut water? No, this is just
I
flavored
love
seltzer
giving
water,
her the
you know, from
opportunity
my
to
local
just
grocery
sit
store.
around
Nothing
and do
special
what she
in it.
wants to do.
Okay.
Glad to hear that you're
Alright,
good, Jess.
so,
Thank you for hanging out
to
with
be
us here
honest,
this
everyone,
fine
that's
Sussy
about
Baka
what I've got
Sunday.
to talk about for today.
I'm not
Now,
feeling
this
too
week
good,
very
which is
well.
why I don't have my
Some
camera
interesting
on.
gaming news and the like. For example,
But I
I've
got
been
some.
keeping
I got
my
this new
eyes and ears peeled.
this new
There's a
thing
lot
popping
of
off over
rumors
here. I
going
think I
on
like
regarding
it.
the Switch
Let me
2.
know what you guys
A lot
think.
of people are claiming that it's leaked and they have a hardware that they're showing off. But the thing is, no one is like sure if it's real or not. So everyone's kind of like covering it with a big, grain of salt, very apprehensive. A lot of people like to lie about this kind of stuff. I mean, remember back in the day?
Well, Phil's
I remember
a
they
known
would show,
liar,
this
so.
is the PlayStation 3, and they would show a controller, and it would look like a Batarang. Like a ridiculous looking thing. Like, what is this?
Get fucked.
You really think that the PlayStation was going to have a Batarang controller? But, this is the thing that people have been doing this for 20, 30 years, trying to leak a console.
I'm sorry,
So,
what? 30
I haven't really
years?
paid much attention to it or talked about it on the show. Because
On
I don't
DSP
wanna,
Space Gaming.
fruitlessly speculate about crap. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see the point. So, we're not going to really bother with that. But If any new news comes out, I'll let you know. That's like concrete stuff. There hasn't really been that much recently. But another thing that I want to talk about, because we have to figure out this week, so this is probably the last topic until we just do some Q&A.
Oh my God.
Where we
We really
right
have
now.
nothing to talk about today.
With the goals hit, we're at 45 already.
Damn.
All right. That last week, when we started the week, we were at like 30. And now we're at 45. So to give you some perspective here, all we have to do is hit 5 goals. And we're locking into a
5
marathon.
goals, which means
Okay?
5 times
So,
150.
considering some of the
I'm not really good
marathons
at
that we
math,
talked
so
around
if
and
somebody wants to
presented,
do that math,
I'm really leaning towards
in the
different
chat and let
ones,
us know.
okay? The first one would be a Rageathon, where you guys suggest rage-inducing games for me to play.
Stellar Blade.
Okay. And another would be, actually I take that back, there's 2 that I'm interested in. The Rageathon and playing Dino Crisis and getting a big chunk into the playthrough of Dino Crisis. Like
He's
doing
only
Dino
played the
Crisis
first 2 or 3
marathon.
hours each time he's
Like, I
played
think those are the
it,
2
so
best ideas.
I don't
And the
get
other
it.
one is, some people had suggested me to play retro games. If I were to do a retro games marathon, I want to play Mega Man. Like, I'm seriously craving Mega Man. I haven't played Mega Man now in so many years. And I think, like, if I did a marathon...
Stop stealing
if I
my
found
gimmick,
a way
buddy,
to
that I
digitally
stole
get
from
the
you.
Mega Man games, because they are on modern consoles, and I think they're even on PC, actually.
yeah, you can
What I would
emulate
do
them.
is I would do my
Idiot.
best to try to, like, get as far in Mega Man as I possibly could in one day.
He would quit if he didn't get paid.
Let's see. Oh, my God. Look how many Mega Man games there are on.
Eh, he's gonna buy them all.
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified.
Let's see. The Mega Man Legacy Collection. I think this is the one that has all the classics. If
How
I
about you just emulate it, bro? Just emulate it. You can get a modded version of Mega Man if you
Yes.
wanted.
So
If
the
he does a
Legacy
Mega Man
Collection, I
marathon,
think,
I'm gonna do
is-
one.
let's see.
I'm gonna counter program him.
Mega Man 1 through 6. Yep. So imagine if in one sitting,
What about 9, 10, 11?
I tried to get through Mega Man 1 through 6. Wow.
He
That
wouldn't
would be
do
a
that.
pretty tough undertaking, I feel. To get through all 6 Mega Man games in one stream.
He couldn't. It takes
mean,
about a
maybe what it
half
should be
hour
is,
if you
like,
know
people
exactly what
challenge
you're
me as
doing,
far as I can.
speedrun style,
You know, people guess
to
how
at least
far I'll
clear
get. That would be really challenging. But I would enjoy that. And by the way,
the Wily
I'd be drinking and stuff during
castle.
the marathon.
Oh, hell no, he ain't
pretty
doing that
challenging.
shit.
So that's what I'm presenting. Number 1, a Mega Man
Another
marathon.
excuse to
Challenge one where I try to
exacerbate
get
his,
through the 6 classic Mega Man games in one
his gout
marathon.
on
Number
stream
2,
to
Dino Crisis
monetize.
marathon, where I played through the original Dino Crisis, now on PlayStation 5. Legit first time playthrough ever. Okay, which you guys have wanted for many years. Or number 3, a Rageathon, where you guys nominate rage-inducing games for me to play over the course of the day. I'm okay with any of those, but let's lock into those 3 ideas. Let's talk about them over the week, and let's figure it out, because within a few days...
This is
it
the
looks like we're
illusion of
going to be
choice.
hitting
He's
our
giving
goals.
you guys
Alright, so
3
this marathon is
choices,
gonna
but
be
he
a
already
gaming
knows
day
what he
where I
wants to
play
do.
one continuous stream all
I
day
think he
long.
wants to do
Oh, I
the
got
retro.
liquor. I forgot to tell you. I got some liquor for this event. You guys had told
Oh,
me
of course he
to
did.
get those 99 bananas. Remember that? I got a multi-pack. They actually had a multi-pack of flavored shots from that company. So it's like bananas. It's like different fruits. There's like bananas and orange and strawberry and shit. And I got a big multi-pack of it. So I could be taking
He
shots
bought it
of this very strong liquor
with
while
your
I'm
money.
trying to do a marathon.
Not an alcoholic, guys.
That'd be pretty fun. I think there's like 10 shots in the pack or something like that, or 12 shots in the pack. So basically, you could, you know, for contributions, you could make me take one of the fruity shots. That'd be pretty funny.
No, I don't think it would.
So whoever gave me that idea, thanks. That's funny. So I got it at the liquor store. there'll
So
also
he
be
was
food.
at
Like,
the
I'm gonna
liquor
order some
store.
food
Why
with
were
my
you
wife.
at the
This is
liquor
gonna
store,
be an
Phil?
episode of Feasting with the King, meaning it's not DSP tries it, where I'm necessarily taste testing a product, but instead we're ordering some food from a place that we know that we like. So that way, you know, we're kind of enjoying the meal no matter what. Not, oh, I did a taste test and it ended up sucking, so I got shitty food today. Instead,
That's
my
what
wife
makes
and
it
I-
interesting.
my wife
You
and I will
eating
determine,
shitty
like, a
food,
good
Phil. That's
place,
the gist of it.
nearby to try. So
There's a difference
that'll be
between
fun.
Feasting with the King and DSP
marathon
tries
is
it.
happening as soon as we hit 50. I mean,
It
could
sounds like
happen
the
as
same
soon
shit to
as,
me.
You know, let's see how soon that could happen. So let's say we hit 2 goals today, 2 goals tomorrow, and the goal on Tuesday. So it could happen as soon as this Wednesday. We could do the
If we
marathon.
hit 2 goals, if we
So any
hit
day,
literally
later in the week, Wednesday,
$300
Thursday,
every
Friday,
day.
whenever we
This
hit
is
Our 50
ridiculous.
goals hit. We can plan that the marathon would basically
is
be like
crazy.
right then. Okay.
Is this a
Yeah,
$300
I know.
a
See,
day
now
production
Jinx
to you
says a
guys?
drinking rageathon would be good. I think any of those ideas with drinking would be good. Seriously, like I'm a rageathon, but you're making me take shots, and it just
I'm
gets
an
worse. Or I'm trying to
alcoholicathon?
play Mega Man and trying to really concentrate and do well, but then I'm drinking at the same time. You know what I mean? Or even Dino Crisis. You know, again, first time experience with a survival horror game that's a classic from back in the day, but being buzzed, I think that should all be really fun.
Alcohol makes things more fun, guys.
So there you go. No, Kyle, I already said earlier on the show we're not taking the extra day off this week. Originally we were going to. But we
He wants
decided
to get
against it
to
this
that
week. We're gonna probably
DSP
do
tries
it,
it or feasting with the
maybe
king
next
as soon
week.
as possible.
Okay, we'll see. Oh, speaking of which, wow. I received a very generous contribution. I didn't even notice it. I received a $50 tip. It's from Jinx. Thank you, Jinx. Let's get you up on the leaderboard here. Let's see what you have to say. Sorry that I didn't see it right away. I was in the middle of my
Fucking
my
idiot.
marathon ideas, and
Cuck.
I got caught up.
Whoa, what?
So thank you so much, Jinx, for a $50 tip. Let's get you up on the leaderboard and see what you want to chat about today. If I could find a leaderboard.
Uh-oh. Bill, be careful. Tread carefully
Great, we
now.
can get the nipple dude off the leaderboard.
Finally. Fuck that guy.
Hooray.
Fuck that guy that gave me money.
Cool, we're already up to $82 in contributions. We are more than halfway to the goal. Haven't even booted the game yet.
You guys are
It's a very
fucking
good sign.
idiots.
Let's
Bunch of
hit the
idiots.
goal on this stream. Let's get to 46 and keep the momentum going, right? Okay, so Jinx says here, I'm loving all of your upgrades. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad to see so many good changes that you've implemented that seem to really boost the quality of the stream, like getting rid of the vest and hats that definitely got played out. Completely agree. And the new goal system is so much better. Everything is counting towards a new goal. And it's amazing how everyone now can feel included, not just people who are tipping via PayPal. Keep up the great
the
work.
same two
You're
people.
killing it. Thank you. Yeah, again, this is all a completely interactive, back and forth, working with all of you to make everything better, right? Just tipping.
I'm making it easier for you guys
If
to
you're just
give me
tipping,
money.
only one way to contribute to count towards stuff is kind of silly. And that's how I was doing it over the summer, and now I kind of regret it. I'm like, man, if I had actually done it differently, who knows how things would have went. The streak might
Who
have
knows
still
how
been
much more money you
continuing
could have
right
given
now
me.
if I had done it differently, right? But that's on me, having everything count makes sense, make everyone feel included, having every contribution count towards a goal. Who cares about a streak? I just care about, in general, people supporting the content, right? And now, look how quickly we're
Mask
getting
off.
rewards. Basically, once
Fuck
a week,
it,
we're getting a
mask
DSP
off.
tries it. We're about to get a marathon, and we just started this new goal system at the end of December. So, it's pretty awesome, right? Remember, at 100, we're bringing back the idea of the viewer's choice event, where you guys are going to nominate and vote for a game
more than
that we're gonna try out as an
$10,000.
actual playthrough. And if it succeeds in a couple of streams, then we're going to keep doing it, keep playing it, So, this is awesome. We're actually bringing back stuff that we haven't done in so long. I really am enjoying myself. I think that this is a much better idea, and I really feel like all of you, are enjoying it as well. From the feedback I'm getting, everyone says, yeah, this is way better than the streak idea. And let's also be honest, okay? The idea of the vests and the hats and the gunner glass.
Remember,
It
he would
worked for
use
a
these things
time,
as tactics to get you
right?
to give him
But
money. Never
the gimmick
forget.
dies out. And it's like, well, how long are you going to do this gimmick? You're still putting on vests. You're still putting on a hat. You're still putting on glasses. And the funny part is
I'm not
that
laughing.
these things become kind of like memeable and kind of like things that people reference.
Yeah,
in both a
this
positive but also
vest is a
negative
symbol.
light. Like my detractors and other people will be like, oh, he dresses up on stream. I'm like, yeah, but don't you get it that it's just a silly thing I do? It's not like that's not the gimmick of the stream, is that Phil dresses up.
Actually, it
It's that
is.
Phil's putting out
Look at the
content you already
emotes.
Like, and if we hit a goal, well, then I reward with this or this. But was it really that much of a reward? Like the vest streak worked because it was spontaneous. It was something that out of nowhere, while doing a retrospective event, we saw an old video of me wearing this vest. Like, do I still have it? Yeah, here it is. I'll put it on. And then people wanted to see it as a gimmick, as a silly thing, and it resulted in months and months of support because of it, right? But after a while, it's like, okay, how long is this going to continue? And to be honest, My closet was filling up with vests and hats and things.
Cleaning
It's
out
like,
my
do
closet.
we really need all of this crap, or can I just put out content that people
Said
like?
I'm
and we'll
sorry,
support the content,
mama.
and then we could do things that are better.
Never
than that.
meant
Like
to
I
hurt
feel
you.
bringing back DSP Tries It, doing fun marathons, doing viewers' choice events
Thank
and
you,
special
Jess.
milestones. That's more exciting and rewarding to the viewer than just seeing me put on a hat. You know what
Yeah,
I
now you
mean?
can watch me eat
Actually
food.
making special content as opposed to, oh, he dressed up today. So I agree with you. I was tired of the whole, dress up
Oh,
gimmick.
trust me,
but
Phil, we
people
were tired
wanted
of it
for
too.
a long time. We found a way. We phased it out this last year. I think it's much for the better. I'm glad. Now, here's the thing. Maybe one day we will bring it back, right? Maybe one day just for fun. And that's
You
the
know,
cool
when
thing is
support's
to
slow.
have it
Come on,
back
guys.
for
I'll
a
put
special
on the
event or
hat for
something
you.
is different.
Put on the
So,
vest for you.
Let's see. I think that the feeling of specialness and the meaning behind it was lost when it just became a commonplace thing. It's just like anything. If you do something every day
The
or
vest
it becomes a
streak,
regular thing in your
guys.
schedule, then it's not special anymore. And it kind of lost its meaning.
This sounds like a
thank
bad
you,
coat,
Jinx, so
bro.
much for a $50 tip. He even says, would you ever let some viewers join you in certain games like Black Ops 6? To be honest, I didn't really look into it. Okay, and the reason being, there wasn't
He's
a
never going
massive
to do
demand
co-ops
for me
with
to do fan
anybody
lobbies and
except
stuff. The fan
Hero
lobbies that I've tried
Casino.
over the last couple of years didn't really work that well. Like Street Fighter 6 died within a couple of attempts. Trolls always try to ruin fan lobbies with bad behavior. Like, would you really want to be in a Black Ops 6 lobby where half the spots were taken up by trolls who just stand around teabagging me and each other and, blocking shots and being stupid? And that's what they
Just
tend to
leave
do.
it at that, Phil, and keep it
Well, I wish that
pushing.
there was a
My
way to really do it
trolls.
properly, but sadly,
Okay, we
there's
get
really
it.
not. They always, these people don't get that, like, no matter what they do, I'm still gonna be making content, loving my life, and having a good time with all of you. They can't understand it. They actually think that, like, they have some kind of meaningful existence on this planet when in reality they don't.
I got
Like,
something for you.
They were all fucking finger snapped off the planet today. It would be the same. In fact, it'd probably
He
be a
has
better
this
place because there's
he has this
toxic
obsession with the
individuals trying to
Thanos
ruin
snap. I
the
don't know, bro.
positivity and fun of people who want to be positive
know.
and fun rather than toxic, hateful, harmful individuals. So,
You're the toxic, hateful, harmful
I just don't get it.
individual.
There's no point to anything they're doing, but they still try anyway. So I guarantee you, the moment that I attempted to do something like that, let's do a fan lobby of Call of Duty, they'd be all over it. They'd be trying to take up every spot. They'd be trying to ruin it for those who, for me, here's the thing. It's not a big deal for me to try to do like a fan lobby, but who I feel bad for is the viewers who really want it. Because imagine that I schedule it, I plan it, I get a bunch of people lined up to do it. We get set up, everyone's excited, and then half the people are trolls and they ruin it for the people who wanted to have it. And then it ends
That's
up
what
being
makes it fun.
disappointing. Like, I still remember to this day, and this was over a decade ago. All right, I remember
Yeah, because I got PTSD from it.
Metal Gear Solid 5 and a Battlefield game. They were both come out the same year, and I was doing my year-end, fan. What was it? What did I used to call it back then? Fan appreciation. Yeah, I had a week where I would do all fan appreciation lobbies.
I'm
And,
sure they
like, I
appreciated
remember
it.
particularly.
Particularly.
Those two games, people were really excited to team up with me, and both games were completely
giddy.
ruined by the trolls. And I was like, I don't want to do it anymore because
The
what's the point? I
trolls.
would much rather just have people realize
80% of your conversation with the internet
it's
is
better to
complaining
not
about
have
your
it
trolls.
than to have
You're
it
a
be shitty.
lolcow.
I would much rather not do something at all than just have it be subpar.
Then just say it.
and
Then
annoying
just
and
say it. Get off your
disappointing.
high horse. Stop
And
grandstanding.
sadly,
I'd
the
much
fan-
rather.
I say fan lobbies, but really what it is viewer lobbies.
Really
Sadly,
stretching
are
this
just
shit out.
One of the
Phil.
things that ultimately the trolls can control. They have the ability to kind of ruin it for everyone. And that's why I've stayed away from it,
So you're
By
saying that
staying
the
away
trolls
from
do
that,
have
if you don't
power
give
over
those
you.
people opportunity to get attention, just makes everything better. You don't want it to bring back down your content and give people unreasonable expectations, and then it ends up sucking because of these idiots.
You make custom rooms, I thought. Do a zombie
So,
session.
That's why, to this day, I still don't do fan lobby stuff. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. If there really was
He's
a
not.
massive
He's
demand
never
for it,
gonna
maybe
do
one day I would look into it. But
Too long
that's
didn't
really
read
why I
my
just don't do it,
trolls.
because, some
I actually
idiot
joined one of his
standing in
Halo
the-
streams back when he
standing
played
in
with
the-
fans.
the
He sucked at the
background,
game
waiting to
so
jump onto the scene and
much.
try to
King be
pee
cruel.
on everyone's beaties, as they say.
We flew too close to the sun. That was the problem.
Cannot wait to try to
BLX, what up,
spoil something
pimp?
for someone else. Okay, guys, give me a second.
Happy to have you.
gotta run something very quick. I'll be right back.
No cam today. I'm sick. I had keto flu.
Right back.
So now I'm a PNG tuber.
Sleep easy.
He left. Oh my god, bro. Man's left. Empty chair stream. Let's go. Guys, don't you want to give me $150 for this? Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's a spy in our ranks. Watch your six.
Like, he doesn't give a fuck. He already made like $80. So let's keep the momentum going by stopping it in its tracks. Yes, sir. That's me. Or yes, ma'am. Or yes, them. I don't know. Yes. Yes. Crazy. I've been raised all my life to say yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And now you can't. Everybody's dude now. Gotta do something while Phil is talking, because if not, I was going to lose my sanity. And I'm already very hopped up on medicine, sinus pressure medicine, and
Okay, let's continue.
edibles.
Okay, continuing on here. So, by the way, I think I've covered everything I want to talk
Sir
about. on
Moist,
the
you got
show.
it. Sir V, it
FYI,
is.
You know, the hot
You have
topic
been
today is
anointed.
Obviously, year-end series start tonight. New wrestling
like that.
commentary show on Tuesday morning. And
See, over on this
marathon
side
coming
of the
up later in
detractor
week,
fence,
where
we got
did,
kings
50
and
goals,
sirs
we're
and
already on pace to get a
legends.
goal on this stream. So let's keep that going, okay? Jinx says, I hate it when I go to look at your channel to catch up on stuff that you're playing, but then it pops up, you know, all the tracker nonsense instead.
I hope my videos pop up on his
Like,
algorithm.
here's the truth.
I really want him to see
care
some
anymore
of my content.
at
I
all.
want him
They
to
don't
like
affect me
know
in
that
any
this
way.
is.
They really don't. Like, I
I'm
don't
literally
bring
trying
them
to
up.
take
I
the
don't
stuff that he
care what they're
does
talking
and just
about.
do it
I
better.
don't entertain nonsense. When people try to bring their shit up on my streams, I'm like, I don't care. I'm
I
so
want him to
far
say
above
my
it at
name,
this point.
Lure
I've got more than enough
Diaz.
stuff to do.
Ooh.
I've got so much content to put out there.
He's like a
Different games
professional
people want,
wrestler,
different
and like
shows
he's a
people want me involved
detractor,
in.
huh?
Yeah. I mean,
Make
no
that make
lie,
sense.
Just this week, I was asked to be on 2 completely different shows. Not my wrestling commentary show, and not even Keto Casino. I was asked to be on 2 other shows.
Got it all in the detractorverse because we actually have some fun and imagination. True, and we're not a hive mind. We're not a hive mind.
Cool. Why do I give a
I was
crap
having a spirited
about a group of
discussion
people
with somebody on
who are trying to
Twitter about
full-time
Kenny Omega
detract, you know?
and his fandom for
People are like, oh,
Sephiroth.
did you know this guy's restreaming you? Yeah, I don't care. Let them do whatever they want. They're losing.
I'm restreaming you
They
right
can
now,
have their
buddy.
own toxic communities.
And of course, he had his own rant about the opposite opinion, not even like a month ago.
Anyone who has a brain goes over there, watches them for 10 seconds, is like, what the fuck?
Hey
What
guys,
is wrong with
are
you?
we all
And then
are we
they
all
move on.
brain dead
It's only these
morons?
weird, very, very gullible, susceptible, weak-minded people who would even watch that
Damn,
kind of
tell us how you
content.
really feel.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who would sit around watching someone who is obsessed with me?
To be
all the
honest, I'm not even
time,
worried
and
about what you're
when?
doing right now. You're so boring. I got to do something else.
Well,
This isn't
who am
really
I
obsession.
to even warrant having little flaws and things pointed out?
It's clear it
constantly on
bothers
a
him
daily
because he
basis.
talks
Who
about
cares?
us every day. Yeah, this is our
Just a regular dude
rent-free
streaming and making content. That's it.
detractor
What impact do I really have?
section of his
You know?
stream.
So why would they obsess over me? Except they found a group of very weak-minded.
I've
very
actually found a group of some very
hyper-focused
excellent,
individuals
well-meaning people.
who can't help
Like
themselves
the coolest people that I've
just
ever
have
met.
A mania, because that's really what it is. It's actually insanity. It's a mania. Normal people would never feel like
DSP Mania t-shirts, you can get it at the shop. The link on the YouTube page.
Friends, they have things going on for them that are just way more important than hyperfixating on one dude on the internet who puts out gameplay
I think we
content
talk.
and
I think we talk
You know what
about
I mean?
more stuff than just Phil
So, I
on
don't
these
care
streams sometimes.
about anything they
Me
do.
and
I completely
King Be
ignore
Cruel
them.
be talking about City
The
Pop
real-
and
let's be
vinyls,
honest, who's really
and wrestling.
involved here?
Me and Brian, top
Because
tier rated,
YouTube's
talking about
algorithms
wrestling,
are so
talking about Street Fighter and Mortal
weak and
Kombat.
put together so poorly. The coders are
Back
so
in the day when
fucking
Tevin was
book
super
smart
villain
instead of
status for
street
Phil was
smart.
pretty hype.
They don't
It's Tevin's
understand
fault.
that having
Yeah.
the way their search engine
I hope
works
one day to
literally
also
only
reach
promotes toxicity.
Tevin levels
You will
of
always have a
infamy.
piece of toxic, negative content promoted on YouTube over a
The
positive.
detractors on Monday Night Raw, and then I'd make his bitch
And
ass
that's sad.
review.
They shouldn't have a website
review it with
dedicated to
PPP.
toxicity and people
Is that the
monetizing
detractors in the
toxicity.
back?
They should have a website that promotes the good of humanity, that tries to put forward productive and positive content.
You know,
which is
AEW had those
forefront,
boom
and
guys
then
or the
allows you
Costco
to
guys or
monetize it.
whatever.
Instead of, hey, here's 20 pieces of harmful, shameful, toxic content that hurts humanity, and let's monetize them.
It hurts humanity. Like,
Shame
forget
on them.
like
They're a bunch of fucking
forget
immoral losers who run this
homelessness,
fucking site.
hunger,
Really. The people who are in
feast,
charge are
famine.
immoral losers
It's detractors
who
that
only
are
care about
causing
a
the
buck
world to
rather than actually
collapse.
helping humanity. Because if they did
Shut the fuck up, man.
They'd actually push forward the good
Shut
content.
the fuck
Take all
up,
these
bro.
toxic scumbags
Now you're
and
the
literally
ones
kick them
gassing
off
us
the
up,
site.
making us
But they
seem
don't
like
care.
the
They
big
only care
bad.
about the almighty dollar because they're greedy.
The almighty
And
Tevin.
Let's be honest, they're lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to actually put in the effort to find good content.
Stop me if you heard
They
this
just
one.
want the algorithm to do everything for them. So it's YouTube's fault that all that negative stuff is pushed forward.
Hell yeah,
But
guys.
I
It's
don't
not
care.
his fault. It's
I work
YouTube's
within the
fault.
system. I'm still able to make a living and make do what I love. And
Which
I'm
is
gonna keep
eat
pushing forward
food
positively.
and cater
I
to
don't
a
pay
bunch of
attention to their shit.
regards.
But you're right. It's a shame that
Thank you, Jess.
searching for Dark Side Phil or DSP Gaming, you're gonna get 400.
So, like, I made a
bullshit
New Year's
videos, and
resolution
that's what I mean. They are
survey,
bullshit at this point. There was one point where
and I
every video
vowed
would
to
be
be
like
more
WWE
toxic in
champions and shit like that.
2025. And so
That
far,
vote
we're
is
off to a
failed.
great start because
No one
now
cares about
Captain
that.
Alex
So now it's the
inside the
most
DSP
dumb,
verse is catching strays, and we
nitpicky,
picked up
or
on a
really,
brand new
like,
lolcow.
schoolyard
This dude's a
bullying
trip.
kind of shit. You're insulting my looks, my
Scott Cheeto,
hairline.
I think is his name.
my
I
crooked
watched the
work
Shinko
ethic. Dumb
Fear
shit. Who
stream
cares?
of him
How is
reacting
this
to his
front
stream,
page news for
watching
anyone?
that being said and
I'm a
thinking that
nobody,
that was
making
DSP
content, having a
stream.
good
Shout
time.
out DSP.
Making a living doing it.
And I
Not
was
hurting anyone, not bothering
crying, bro.
anyone.
I was watching
So
this
why are you
last
on my
night,
case? Because you
and
found a way to
it
monetize
made
it.
me
'Cause that's
forget
the bottom line.
I was
If
sick.
one of these people didn't monetize it, they wouldn't do it. You know, this
I'm
fucking
doing this
idiots
shit for
like
free,
beauty
by the
streamers.
way.
So, I'm not about the money. Then he loses his monetization. He's so salty about it. And then it's like a big celebration when he gets it back. Well, that's because you're about the money. You get it, right? Like you were always about the money.
Here
Everyone
comes
knows
the
it.
money.
We're not stupid. You're a greedy scumbag. That's why you make content about me. It's not because you think there's meaning
He's talking about
behind
DT.
it, or it truly is entertaining an audience, or that, oh, you're proving a point about me, or, you don't care. You're just doing it because you can monetize it on YouTube. That was always your end game. That's all of them. That's all they're trying to do.
That reminds me. I just set up a YouTube goal.
Me off. So
Thanks, Phil, for
I don't care.
reminding me.
Like I said, maybe one day,
I've been seeing his name drop more and
One
more.
day, I'll hit the
Yet
lotto.
have yet to
And all
watch
of a
anything
sudden,
about him.
I'm gonna have a lot of free
Duty.
time. I can
A
tell
lot
you
of people
right
have a
now,
lot
the
of
first
different
people
things
who
to
are
say
gonna get
about
sued
Duty.
to oblivion. Because everything they're doing is illegal. Every single fucking
I
thing
think
they're
the
doing is
best
illegal.
part about this community is that I've learned to
I just
become
don't have
more
the means
tolerant
or
of
the
other
time to do
people's
it. I'm too
opinions on
busy being,
things. And that's just not Phil
positive
stuff.
and
I'm talking
making
about
content for you guys every day.
worldview
I
stuff.
don't
I'm talking
waste time
about
on it.
political
But
leanings.
they
I'm
better
talking
just
about
be very happy and very, very appreciative of what
generalized
they've got,
opinions.
because
I've
one day it
learned
might just
that
be completely taken
these
away from
different
you. Because I have the right to
opinions
do that
are
whenever I
healthy
so choose.
and
I just
are
don't feel like
necessary
doing it
in
right
order for you to stay out of echo chambers. And it gives me an extra second to think about things. And the biggest example I can think of is the CEO that was murdered
Okay.
by the Luigi guy, apparently, allegedly. In a multiverse, in a current multiverse, I would have been leaning into the meme, saying, eat the rich, XYZ, whatever. But the day that it happened, I was watching a Duty stream, and apparently he worked with the guy, and he knew the guy personally. And I would have been the type of person to meme on the incident and all of this stuff. And after hearing Duty kind of get upset, like really upset, and kind of choked up about that whole situation, it gave me a moment of pause to like think for a second, going, yeah, this guy's a human being too. And I still kind of stand by my original opinion. However, I'm more aware of if I project that opinion out into the world. I can just keep that shit to myself. Interestingly enough, hanging out with the most toxic people on the internet gave me a reason to second guess me being toxic on the internet. Is that crazy or what?
For me, like, I'm always
And of course,
excited
Phil
when
like
Nintendo
is
console
for
comes
some
out,
reason he's
because that
zeroed
initial
in on
wave of stuff
Duty
that they put out is
because
always the
Duty
best.
was the one that like
The
pointed
Mario
out that he
game,
makes
the new Donkey Kong
$5,000
game,
plus
the new
dollars a
Smash
month
Brothers
off
game,
of
the new
Phil,
Mario
which is
Kart,
crazy.
you know what I mean? Each
Which is
first-party
crazy.
title
If I can
is
just do this and
very
make
exciting.
fun of Phil and make that much money,
Then
bro,
after
that would be the
years
dream.
in, that's when things slow down. Like, it
Sitting
was
here and
funny.
doing
My
this
wife said,
and making
"Hey,
that
are you
type of
using your
money,
Switch anytime
bro.
soon?" Because I'd like to maybe check it out and play some games on there because she's bored with everything on the other consoles right now. There's really nothing going on. And I think,
Hello, you.
isn't the new Donkey Kong, like Donkey Kong Country Returns is getting a remake for Switch that's going to run in HD because the original was like Pixel Fest back on the Wii or whatever. So she's interested in that too. She used to play Donkey Kong Country on the SNES in the 90s and she's interested in playing this one. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, there's literally nothing. Like there's nothing on Switch that I would actually be playing at all, right? Like literally nothing at all right now. The Switch was hot the first few years. It was like constant, exciting first-party games. And then the last couple of years, it's fizzled out, and there's been nothing. What did I play on Switch last year? Like maybe 1 or 2 games? And I can't even think of a single game that I'll be playing on Switch anytime soon. So I told her, yeah. And so she's got it charging downstairs. She's going to be messing around with the Switch because there's no reason for me to even use it, you know? But watch, when Switch 2 comes out, boom. Immediately there's going to be a big line. All the first-party stuff is going to hit us, and we're going to be all excited about Nintendo again. That's what always happens. That's the Nintendo cycle is, you know, new console, first 2-3 years, very exciting. Then like another 2-3 years, kind of exciting, but not as exciting. And then the last couple of years, dead. Nothing going on. Pretty sad that that's what happens with it, but that's just par for the course. No, I'm not using the preamp anymore. Someone asked if I'm still using the Scarlett preamp. No, it's gone. This mic is USB, and I'm using this with a bunch of filters, and this is what I'm using from now on. You know, I don't need the preamp anymore. It's cleared up a lot of space on my desk here, not having that preamp sitting here anymore. It also cut down a lot of wiring. This is really nice now. I have almost no wires on my floor or anywhere anymore. Like everything has been significantly streamlined and improved with this new office setup. Can the mic change my voice? On the fly? I think it does have a tone adjuster. I'd have to figure that out. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure that it has like a tone adjuster
Not much time
where I could make my voice like ultra deep or not. Here, ready? I'm gonna try. This is gonna sound terrible, but let's test it. Ready? So how does this sound? This is 100% dark tone. How does it sound, everybody? This sounds familiar. Why does this sound familiar? Zesty? Ooh, zesty. Yes. The problem is this adds echo. I sound like Arthur Morgan now. Arthur Morgan.
You're falling behind, Crimson. Get down,
Zesty. Zesty now means gay in today's lingo. Is this true?
Crimson, you met your match today.
First I've heard of that term.
Move to exfil point.
Well, I'll go back to what I was doing. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, we're back to the other setting now. Okay. So, yeah, so there are on-the-fly adjustments I can do. I'm pretty sure I could do more than that, but, you know, just messing around with it. Trying to get that perfect tone. Whoa! Ladies and gentlemen, Hypnotic Jinx just gifted 20 subs. Excuse me, 20 memberships on YouTube. Thank you, Hypnotic Jinx. That is amazing. So you're going to see a lot of pop-ups right now on your screens, everyone. And with 20 memberships, that means that's the equivalent of $60 of support on YouTube. Which means we are a mere $8 away from hitting our goal and starting the week strong, right? Thank you, Jinx. And everyone who's getting a gifted membership, enjoy. You know, good stuff coming this month. Year-end series, new commentary show on pro wrestling, these mods in Dark Souls, a marathon. That's just this week. This week is very exciting. You know, it's going to be a great month. So, excellent stuff. Thank you, Hypnotic Jinx. Really appreciate that. Almost to our goal. And I just received a $1 tip.
Free for all.
Would I consider playing The Isle? It's a PC dinosaur sim. There's tons of different types. It requires a beefy PC like yours. Oh, I don't know. Never heard of it. Anyone ever heard of this game, The Isle? I've never heard of it before. What platforms would it be on? Just curious. Is it on like Steam? See. The Isle. Came out 2015. Experience fierce open world survival gameplay as you attempt to stay alive on an unforgiving island inhabited by dinosaurs. Here. Take a look. It's an early access game, but the game came out in 2015. Well, I guess it's been in early access for a very long time. Early access for a decade, huh? Dang, that's some really early access. $20. They're still actively patching it. Look, they just patched it back in December. Gritty open world survival horror game. There's little in the way of hand-holding or ulterior precepts to alter playstyles or purpose. Become the beast within. What's funny is there's been development for so long. This is Windows 7. That's how long it's been in development. Damn. A GeForce GTX 960. I'm not really sure that this is such a beefy of a game as this person suggested. It says it recommends a GTX 1070, which is what, like several gens old, right? Several generations outdated. It's really funny. I wonder, would it be any good? Or is it so outdated? You know, the game's been out for so long. I wonder. No, I don't have a Steam Deck. I have no reason for it. Why would I need a Steam Deck for? You know, I've got a beefy PC. Why would I need a Steam Deck? You know? Well, let's see here. I received a $1.50 tip from Beaver Bother. AI is getting scary. I see AI videos of you on Twitter slandering your character. How is this stuff not illegal? It is.
Yeah, sorry.
It
The in
is.
real
Like,
life
you can't-
female saw Waifu walked in, so I
already
had a
there's
lovely
things that are going up
conversation
all
with her
over the
about
place.
dinner.
Like, for example, on Twitter,
So actually, Survey, you weren't that far off.
Says that, so that people don't get
It's like, what do you want for dinner? I was like, I can't eat. I'm on keto flu right now.
to regulate this.
Anything I eat turns into TMI liquid shit.
You know my content. You know where it is.
But I am. She
And
was like,
you know
well,
that
you're
I
good
can say
enough to
anything
stream,
weird,
aren't you? I was like,
bizarre,
yes,
stupid,
but that's
I
only
didn't do
because
it.
I'm stir crazy from
You know,
being sick.
Listen, if anything, all right. There's one thing that people have been saying.
So I think we're
recently.
having burgers for dinner.
DSP is just not that exciting of a guy. He doesn't get caught up in drama. He doesn't.
I'm sorry,
bother
what?
anyone. He's
Review Tech
boring, and that's why we
USA.
don't bring him up anymore.
Keemstar.
When I
Stop
say
watching
that, I don't mean
Keemstar.
my obsessed detractors who are making money off of constant slander, libel, and lies. I mean everybody else. If you haven't noticed, other content creators don't really mention Darkside Phil anymore. Because why would they?
I'm
The
sorry,
mystique
what?
of the WWE Champions shit is gone, right? The incident was 8-9 years ago. No one cares about this stuff
You're
anymore.
bringing up the incident,
So,
guy.
I'm now free to have a life, a real life.
This is
here
Coke,
on the
bro.
internet, devoid of being constantly name dropped in a
Got
negative
myself a
way, and
pack
that's
of
a good
frozen
thing.
quarter pounders the other
Normal
night, way
people
better
don't
than
care
I
about
thought they'd
Darkside
be.
Phil
That's what's
anymore
up.
because there's nothing to hate on it, right?
Meat,
So,
cheeses, and vegetables are a
regard,
huge part
I'm
of the
very happy
keto
about
diet.
But that's
And,
the thing. You know that I'm never involved in any
These
kind of
burgers are
drama or
actually
negative stuff.
freshly
So when you see
butchered from a
stuff on
cow.
Twitter, oh, did you see what Phil did today?
Like an actual,
Bullshit.
like
You know
not
it's
the
bullshit.
not the grocery
I'm not
store
involved in any
style
of this crap. I just,
cow.
you know,
This is
I just don't
somebody
wanna
that
be
we
involved
talk
in any of
to,
this
and it's like
crap. I just wanna hang out
pounds
with
and
you guys,
pounds
enjoy
of
games,
beef and
have a
steak
good
and
show
all that.
podcast and play. Let's do some Dark Souls mods. Let's talk about the games.
And
last
I'm
week.
telling
Let's
you,
hang out.
this
That's all it's
meat
about,
is
man.
delicious. It definitely hits different.
RCXD deployed.
I haven't seen a single one of the AI videos. I haven't. I've heard about them, but I haven't seen any of them yet. I've heard that people are making them, but don't care. They would do whatever they want. Go ahead. I don't give a shit.
You should live react to that.
What's up, Cracker Jacks? Good morning. How you doing, man? Oh, and by the way, Dark Maggot had asked, yeah, this is a replica portal gun. I guess some people hadn't noticed it. I had it over here, and you were distracted by the sign or the mic.
Yeah, because your guys are so dumb. You get distracted by flashing lights very easily.
Yeah. Portal replica gun from over a decade ago.
You're going in the keto too, clearing out the carbs in my portion of the fridge before committing and fasting. Hey, hell yeah, brother. Well,
yeah, I think this AI stuff like that is just gonna be weird.
Get ready.
It'll be funny.
This keto food's no joke. I am hurting. I'm never going off keto again, bro. I'm never going off keto again. I hurt so bad. I'm so sick. I hate the way I feel. I feel like the juice wasn't worth the squeeze. I'd rather just not eat carbs during the holidays again.
Jinx says, you really enjoyed watching me play WWE Champions, but I ever play it again.
Kill your monkey. Hello, my friend.
The whole point of me playing WWE Champions was the meme.
How are you, buddy?
And when I played it for a month, 2 months, and people were literally giving me hundreds
It's good to see you all the way over on Twitch. Yeah, I'm currently suffering right now. We're watching DSP.
Everyone is okay with me playing mobile games or doing whatever I want with my own money. It's my money to spend.
Yeah, right? But you got it off of false pretenses, asshole. You lied. You lied. Save the house.
Playing mobile games, no one cares anymore. You know? So it was fun. It was definitely, I got it. The meme was funny. We ran with it for a couple months, but after a while, it just became a stream. No one really cared. No one was even really supporting it.
Yeah, because you make everything boring. Even like if you were to tell me 3 years ago that Phil one day would be playing WWE Champions on stream and then would play it to the point where it was boring.
Like this month, they're doing an event that's so scattered. It's all over the place. It's like a bunch of random wrestlers I've literally never heard of. That I guess are the new up-and-coming blood in WWE. I've never seen them wrestle, never heard of them before. Don't care about them. You know, I'm not spending any money on them. I don't care.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Phil. Jesus.
You know, I'm just casually playing. So, there's really nothing going on in the game, you know? Let's see. What? Ever since I upgraded the Windows 11, my touchpad doesn't work right. What it is Windows 11 changes the way that Windows work on your screen. Where like, okay, here's a scroll bar. Let me click on it. It won't work. I'll try to scroll it and it'll just like get frozen.
Are we doing another troubleshooting stream?
I don't know. Windows 11 is weird in this regard. I like it, but it just seems to have some shortcomings. That
no, it's just different, Phil, and you don't want to be bothered to learn what the differences are.
As it used to be.
Nocturnal, what's up, pimp? Yeah, this is going to be an audio style stream. I have the cam off because I'm sick with the keto flu.
He actually wanted one of those back in the day. Yeah,
playing Call of Duty while watching the guy.
GameStop points program. What was it called? GameStop.
Oh, now he's talking about the GameStop points program again.
I spent so much money on games and then trading games in that they were just consistently giving me insane amounts of points every week, and I saved up my points for like 2-3 years.
He said this. He's literally said this very recently.
It's a mini replica. It's not full
Imagine
size,
being
small,
so boring you have to just say the same shit over and over and over again.
Yeah, the reason that I went to Windows 11, very simply, my gaming PC was on Windows 11, my capture and streaming PC was on Windows 11, and I said I might as well just take my laptop to Windows 11 as well. This way, you know, later this year, I know Windows 10 is going to supposedly be obsolete. I'll already be on Windows 11 and using it and understand it. I'd much rather just have the same thing on all 3 of my computers, so that way, you know, I'm not confused trying to use features on one, it doesn't work on the other and stuff like that.
That sounds like a code.
Windows 11 is good, like I like it, but definitely there's some things that are bizarre. The whole weird thing when you have a window and you drag it to the top of your screen and all this fucking shit pops up. Oh, do you want to organize it like this or like this? No, I just want to do it how I want. I don't want you to fuck with me. Like, get this off my screen. I don't even know how to disable that. I wish you could disable that weird thing. It's like a widget or whatever at the top of the screen. I don't even know what activated it or how to turn it off. It's very annoying. Oh, let's see here. I received another $1 tip. I've seen other streamers playing it. They're talking about this dinosaur game again. But them playing I can't even say that. It's a prehistoric crocodile. They were ambushing other players from the water. So they play as a crocodile and they jump out of the water and attack people. It sounds like it could be pretty interesting. I guess if you're really into dinosaurs, you might really like that game.
Hardpoint.
You play when a Jurassic World game
All
comes
targets
out.
declared hostile. Happy hunting, Crimson.
Oh, that is true. Darziak says, I hate in Windows 11 right-clicking. Now half the options are hidden. Yeah, what was up with them? So let's say, for example, you just want to copy-paste, right? So I highlight something and I right-click. There's no more copy-paste. It's like pictures. Why do I need to fucking learn what your picture means? Just copy-paste. What was wrong with the words? The words were universally accepted. Everyone knew what they meant. Now the scissors are cut. Copy looks like 2 squares. If you want to rename something, it's like a fucking a check thing with a letter. Like, what is this? Why did you change that? Just fucking leave the same words that we've used since Windows was incepted in the 90s or whatever, or 80s. It's been that way. Oh, let's just fucking do dumb icons now. Why? Why did you do that?
Hardpoint is secure.
You have it words? Really? Aaron says you can have the words next to the pictures. Oh, I don't know how to do that. If I would do that, if, you know, I would much rather have the words than these stupid pictures. You like my new background? Thank you. You like this today? This is called, I think, pixel drops. And what it is, it's like rainbow pixels that fall from the sky and hit the ground. And when they hit the ground, they explode into color. So that's what this is simulating. You see it's falling.
Hey,
See that? So there's
thanks for inactivity.
Sky, and then
Not
they
surprised.
explode.
Mage said, I don't
Nice
have to
background.
imagine
I
that.
have it going on all my
I'm already
RGBs in the
boring.
office, both PCs, and I have lighting around the edges of the office, and it looks very nice.
Nah, the in real life female style
Didn't do
waifu
anything
is
to get them
putting
there. They're here
aside
for
some
you. Oh,
time
they're
to
not there
build
for
some
me.
Lego, and I
Yeah,
love
If I
that.
try to copy paste anything right now. Oh, okay. It depends on where you are.
You know what?
If
I
you're
need to
doing it in,
find like a be right
browser,
back
like text, it works. But if
PNG,
you're like, for example, let's say you're on your desktop right now.
or I can
okay.
turn the PNG into like
I just want to say copy this. Yep. It's
like black and white,
on the top
like
of your
gray,
screen.
like grayscale.
Well, not the top of your screen, the top of your menu. When you right click on like an icon, scissors, that means cut. And then copy is now like 2 squares. You have to hover over the picture for like 3 seconds, and then it'll tell you what it actually is. Rename, what's this one? Share, and then delete. Why not just have the word?
A
Why do we
waifu
need
be right back
icons?
screen. I like
You then
it.
have to hover over to get the words. Why
You gotta make some time to do painting tonight so I can finally finish my current project. Hell yeah, Mage, love to hear it.
Like,
What is this
"Man,
current project?
words are just too clunky. Words are just too hard to handle for me. I need very nondescript icons on my screen for all my common actions, please. Who asked for that?
So now he's bitching about the fact that there's no words under the icons in Windows 11, but you can make it so that the words are underneath the icons.
Windows 7 was
5
perfect. I don't
assault
really remember Windows 7.
intercessors,
I was on
painting
Windows
them in dark
8.1 for a very long
angles,
time. To be frank, I liked
angles
Windows
color
8.1.
scheme.
The
Dark
only issue I
Angels
ever
color
had with Windows
scheme.
8.1, it constantly had this audio.
I got
driver
another
issue
14 of the paint
where
plus a bunch of other
for
stuff.
some
Let's
reason,
go.
Sometimes my mic
Should be doing some
just
streams with that,
stopped working,
with a
and I
overhead
had to restart
camera.
my setup to get it to work
That would be like
again.
very
It just never made
relaxing,
any
chill,
sense. It was
cozy
like a
style
Windows
streams.
driver error where it would crash.
40k
It
nerds.
wouldn't work with my mic at all.
My good buddy Pro
I had to
Locar is
restart.
also
There was
huge
another
into that.
weird glitch, too,
That's
that
when I
would
when I
get.
first met him as a kid. He was
I don't
doing
know what
that.
caused this one.
I could never.
For some reason, whenever I went to play a video, the video
Angels.
wouldn't load.
I did one,
And this
but
is
I needed a
anyway.
better ring
This would
light
be
and
on,
another
like, a
camera.
browser playing a YouTube video. This
Shit,
would be if I
man,
tried
I'd
to
love
play
to
a
help.
Video that was locally stored. So you're talking.
I'm starting to get a
you
little
know,
reputation
a web
for
browser
setting
interface,
people up when they're
which is different
streams.
than say a whole dedicated video player. But this would happen.
Like
All of
their
a sudden,
go-to
no
person.
videos would play anywhere. it would just endlessly lock up.
I'm actually
and load
into
and
it too,
never
but I'm
play.
lazy with the payday
But then if I
portion.
restarted my PC, it would fix the issue. So those were the two things. that
Again,
would
just
happen
going
when
back to
Resident
it,
Evil 1 for me
like
was
it's
my
crazy
micro
to be able
malfunction, I would have
to
to restart to get the
chill and hang
drivers
out with
to,
people
like,
with a whole
reload
bunch
it.
of different,
Or,
backgrounds.
just won't
Like
play a
I've
video
never
with
touched
them. I just got
40K
really confused.
a day in my life, but I know at least 3 people
It really
in this
confused me
chat
a
right
lot.
here that rock with it. Is that supposed to be the space racism game or story or whatever?
No flight simulator. Probably not this week. Reason being the year-end series.
Reason being, we've
we're
been
doing
messing
the top
around
10,
with the
most disappointing playthroughs
microphone
tonight.
filters
Tomorrow's probably the top
for
10,
hours.
Or excuse me, I said 10. It's the top 20 most disappointing playthroughs and the top 20 best playthroughs.
I got
of the
model
year.
painting and guitar
Those are probably gonna
streams
take 2 nights to
in
get
the
through.
barrel for as
We'll
soon as
see
I
tonight. Maybe
move
we'll
and
get
get
through
back
them all
set
tonight,
up.
but,
Yes,
because of
sir.
that,
Back better than
no
ever.
Flight sim. Flight sims we've been doing on Sunday nights, but we're gonna probably.
See, this is where I'm at. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like
So by the way, who's gonna
looking
do
at these
the
streams
final
is kind of
$5
overwhelming. These
contribution
screens is
to
kind
get
of
us to our
overwhelming.
first goal for the day?
Like I
And
gotta
by
like
the
turn
way,
my head
who's gonna do the
away
first super chat of the day?
if
No
I'm like
super
switching
chats?
between the two
None?
screens.
Come on, man.
Oh, we are not doing too good.
Taking B.
More like techno theocracy cranked up to 20.
Secured.
For now, just some DS2. I'm really looking forward to Path of Exile 2. I feel like I can really get into that.
All right. Any final topics anyone would like to talk about, or shall we adjourn our show for today?
Yes,
And
adjourn.
get set up
Finally.
and start with Dark Souls with Mods. What do you guys want to do? Any last questions? Any topics? Tag me in the chat. If not, we'll get set up for Dark Souls here. What would you like to talk about?
So you're not gonna make a villain wall full of monitors? That actually sounds like a good idea. I have to tap into J.S. Marionette's talents to see this
Just
through.
what is this? Dark side dabbing is saying just
Taking
one
the lead.
fill.
Stay on target.
I'll get our goal. What do you mean? One what?
Dark side dab.
You'll do it if
Be
I
nice.
dab. When was the last time I dabbed? Anyone even remember?
Oh my god, this
I
guy's
can't even
taking
remember the
everything
last
so
time I did a
literally.
dab on stream. We have the 2-part emote, but I don't remember actually like when the last time was. It's funny because the 2-part emote of me doing it is all like discolored and shit because it was my old webcam.
Maybe it's because of your ghoulish ass skin.
Did I see the Marvel Rivals Fantastic Four news? I know that they're coming to the game, but you know I'm not playing Marvel Rivals, so I don't really care.
Damn. What shitty answer.
That's right. See, Perry the White made a good point. He says, "No, you get paid."
I'm waiting
first,
for a
then
more
you
complete
do the
version of
action
Path of
for
Exile
exchange
2
of
and
payment. You're
Forever
right.
Winter.
Maybe if
Um,
a gifted sub came in,
I
from Dark
I
Side
wanted
Dabbing,
to
maybe I
pay
would-
the $30 to do the
but,
early
you know,
access, but I'm like,
gotta
I'll just wait till
pay.
it becomes free.
That's how they say.
Let's make your villain wall. Well, you heard
Eric
it.
just did a
Marionette gets what she wants.
$4.99.
I'm here for me. I don't care what chat has to say.
A £4
You're starting to
99
understand,
pence.
Mage.
Super chat, is that how you call it? £4 99 pence. Super chat, and he says, "Here's something to help." Thank you, Garrett. That's the first super chat of the day.
Alpha captured. Losing B.
Now, who wants to take this guy off the
We'll count it as
leaderboard?
5 because it is pounds, and pounds are actually currently worth more than the US dollar. But guess what that means, folks? It means, indeed,
I don't know. I'm just chilling, playing.
you've done it already on today's stream before we
Betrayal.
booted the game. We
I
have
heard that
hit
game's pretty
goal
good. Phil
number
played it for a little while.
46. Ladies and gentlemen, that means once again we make it rain here on
Oh,
DSP
shut
Gaming.
up.
The coppers are clinking with your beautiful, beautiful coins. The king's taxes have been paid yet again.
And
Thank
now
you
he's
for
going to talk about the
supporting all of
next
my
goal,
content.
because
This has
150
been an
isn't enough. He
amazing
wants
ride these last
300.
many months. The improvements are obviously visible and audible, and I'm so happy that you guys are liking everything that I'm doing so much.
I've done about 7 runs. It's not addicting or anything, I promise.
Thank you.
Yeah, only 7. Let me know when you're at 17.
Huzzah, huzzah, hear ye, hear ye. Much
Losing B.
delight and enjoyment and merriment to be had today here on
I'm waiting.
DSP Gaming. Thank you for your support. I can't wait to start playing Dark Souls again. It was very fun when I did it the other day, so Good stuff.
It's so funny he calls it the King's Taxes, considering his tax scam from years ago.
I totally
Yeah.
forgot about the Viking emo.
Well, knowing him,
All right,
like,
so the reason that I now
all
put
of
this
his
up is because now we're
dumbassery
working
is
towards another goal. If we
subconscious,
hit 300 today,
subconscious
another one to
projections.
the account. Like I
Because
said,
literally all this money's going to his taxes because he made a lot more money.
as early
And he
as
didn't put
Wednesday,
any
which is
away.
sad.
I bet you
Earliest
he
we'll do
didn't put
Marathon
any
is
of that money
Wednesday,
away.
Because obviously I have
Tax free, bitch. It's tax free.
already. So if you know,
Hey, thank you, Kill Your Monkey. The camera's off, but I'm gonna assure you that I have 4 bottles of water over here because I'm trying to stay hydrated.
Get the double. Let's get that double. That double.
What did I tell you? He's already begging for the other 150.
Or a Mega Man marathon of the classics, or
And he was talking about this earlier.
marathon. It's either going to be one of those three. We just
Now
gotta
he's
figure out
repeating
what it's
himself.
really gonna be.
That's what reminds me of Scotty Cheeto.
And keep in mind,
Like, he did not get past the intro of that being said for a whole hour because he kept pausing it and just go off on the same things that he was saying over and over and over again. My neighbor, I'ma ban you, my neighbor. You don't come in here with that weird shit.
Getting back in the WWE is concerned. Well, number one, I want to see what they've changed in the product. I have no clue. I don't know.
Oh, you know he's gonna shit on the fact that there's got ads on the mats now.
Other matches
Huh? They have Prime?
Champions are. I know nothing. I'm so out of the loop with WWE. It's gonna feel like, you know, a re-education to jump back in almost 5 years removed. So I'm excited to see what they've done with the product. The production
Who are these
values and
3
things like
girls?
that.
They all look kind of zesty.
And just
Why
go
is
from
their
there. You
name
know, for me,
Power
the reason
Fusion
I really
Fight
stopped watching
whatever?
WWE was number one, plot lines never paid off. You would invest in something and watch it for so long, and then you wouldn't get that desired outcome, and you just feel frustrated like you wasted your time. And number 2, there was just too much of it. There was too many shows, too much to follow to be in the know about wrestling. So I stopped caring. You know, so now slow.
It became a chore to watch, and so I didn't want to do
Monday
it.
Night Raw. Probably watched, you know, the next upcoming whatever.
Well, thank you,
I don't know what
Monkey.
they call it anymore. I guess not pay-per-view, but special
Can you
event.
feel it?
Maybe eventually watch an episode of like AEW. Try to get introduced to that. 'Cause I've never seen AEW before. You know what I mean?
And his
So,
rewards are so shit and self-centered. Most creators would do a cool giveaway or
but,
charity
that's what I'm-
event.
that's
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Successful
approach it.
streamers would do that,
Apprehensive,
but not Phil.
let's see if it's something that's good and
Unless it's
that they'll like
benefiting
it,
him,
you know.
he can fuck off with that.
Securing
Yeah.
C. Taking B. We control
Oh yes.
C.
Oh yes. Don't worry. We you know.
Watch the
brainstorming
joke
and
wrestling
working on
event,
it.
deciding
Good,
Game of the Year hosted by Leakazoid.
good name
Check him
for the
out
show and
sometime. It's not that
everything. Don't worry
difficult,
about
Phil.
that. Everything's gonna be good. You guys are gonna like it. Let's put it that way. You guys are gonna like this.
And you know,
wrestling
here's
show.
the crazy part. A lot of the times they're going to show you vignettes or VTRs explaining why these people don't like each other. So if he doesn't know why CM Punk and Seth Rollins don't like each other, well, guess what? More than likely, they're going to show you a video, and they're really good about that. So it's not going to take much. It's literally the yellow paint that
Securing
Okay,
changed the
all good? I think we
trajectory of
should,
gaming.
Let's wrap it up.
Finally, thank
Good
God.
chill podcast today. Happy coming back. And, you know, tomorrow will be exciting. We'll recap everything we did today in Dark Souls and with the year-end series and the light. All right, everyone. So thank you so very much for watching the Level 1 podcast. What a fun week we have ahead,
Yes, the
right? 6 days of
king
good
is
stuff
back.
coming here on DSP Gaming. I hope that you guys are excited for all the new content and the new year. I am too. Can't wait to jump back into Dark Souls with mods. Can't wait for the year-end series.
Isn't
Can't
this
wait for all the fun
like the
content.
corniest shit you've ever heard in your
Guys,
whole
once again,
life?
Thank you all for your support. See you tomorrow for another fresh and fun episode of the show.
So
Out,
he was
everyone.
literally sitting here going, "Yeah, this is it. This is the song."
taking C.
Cool. All right, well, folks. Let's,
It doesn't matter all that
let's get
much.
ready
They
to
don't
jump into
say
Dark
during the
Souls.
match,
Now,
hinting
I
at
think
why
we're
they hate
good
each
in
other.
regards to
You fucked my wife, Cena, or something like that. Well, that actually happened. So, in one variant or the other.
Yellow, and I want it up. Okay.
That's me on the kill
This is
cam.
where I had the camera? I'm trying to remember where I had the camera.
Yeah, exactly, Jinx. It's always awesome when we hit the first goal before we even booted the game.
Yeah, because you gave me $100,
idiot.
idiot.
So early. Now, I can just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to worry about are we gonna hit the goal or not and stuff like that. We can just relax.
Put a pin in what he just said
and,
there
have a good
because
time together.
he's going to be begging
And
for the
that's
the
fun.
next
It's fun to just be
150.
able to relax and play the game. And, hey, if we happen to double the goal today, great.
There it
But I'm not
is,
asking
and
for
there it
that.
is. He just
It's great
brought
if
it
we
up.
do it.
I love
When we
it.
hit the goal, we're good. Now we can just focus. on
Now
Dark
we can
Souls
double the
stream.
goal.
Actually, even less. Last time we didn't hit the goal, and it takes the pressure off for that. You know what I mean? Like we just chill and relax with each other's company. So I'm happy for that. I really am. Thank you, Jinx, all your support this morning, and everyone else too, but Jinx particularly. I mean, with a giant tip and the gifted subs. Thank you so much. Perry too. Perry with those subs early on. Okay, so here's what we'll do.
Yeah, but his channel isn't propped
We
up
just
by
jump
two
right
people.
in. We can just jump right in. Let me get my controller. Get it synced here.
It's wild to me that someone would want to spend that much money on anyone, let alone that guy. It is a case study for sure, because this is actually like this is like amateur hour. There were people that were literally dropping thousands of dollars on this guy, and he would treat them the same shitty way. Like there was no preferential treatment. In fact, the ones that gave him more money were the ones that were like
All right, let's get set up.
lined up
We have
to be
we have to launch from here.
shit
That's
on
right. We have to actually launch from
specifically.
here. And we got to put the leaderboard back on the top. Remember, we had it at the bottom for Street Fighter.
They had a
before
they had a
recommending,
special extra stank to it when it
Street Fighter
was a
was
previous
there, but that's right. And now I'm starting to
contributor.
remember, the webcam can go like right here because the soul.
At least if you're giving
the
somebody
bottom right-hand corner
online
is
some
as long
money,
as this is
there's
blocking
there's a
soul
chance
power,
that you'll see some
So I
titty.
put it here and see when I boot up. It's all coming back to me now.
But like with this guy, he's just what is there? What is the value in
Is,
this?
I'm gonna move the mic a little bit. Just
Like
to
they
make sure
don't
it's in the right
well, they
spot.
get to see him eat food. They got to see him eat food. And what is nuts about it is that he will like for the past
gotta check the
hour and
volume
45
level.
minutes he
I'm not
was talking
sure
about all the different ways you can give
how
him money.
loud to make the
And the
game.
way that he says it makes it
We were
seem
saying
like
last
it's
time,
a benefit
I think
to
it was
his
too low, then I
viewers
made
and
it
his
louder, but they were like, "Oh,
donators.
it's too loud."
Like that's his only real
Let me adjust the mic here.
talent, but it's so shameless and it's so low effort. He only really appeals to people with limited mental capacity. You know, people that, don't work jobs, that stay at home, get social security checks.
Adjust it to get it kind of like right in my face because you guys said closer the better, right? The closer it is to my face, the better it sounds. So I'll try to get
Deep
it
throat that
nice
shit.
and close here for you. Pretty close, within like less than a foot to my
Like,
mouth here.
someone gives me $100, I'm making them a fucking
Alright.
care package, right? Right?
Are we good to start? Shall we begin? It's good, right? Look, I'm not blocking the souls. Cool.
Jesus.
Concussion grenade out. I think that's a good item on the bridge, if I remember correctly. But we can't get in. That's
Omega
unlocked.
Mac 10, welcome,
Alright.
my friend.
Let's
Thank you
get
for the
started. Here
alert.
we go.
You already know,
Hello,
Omega
everyone,
Mac
and
10's
welcome
channel
back.
is a whole
It
ass
is the
vibe.
return
If you're
of
trying to
Dark
get that
Souls
nostalgic
mods.
feel before
The
the
remastered
world
mod,
and the
along
planet
with the
started
Age of
catching
Sunlight
on
mod,
fire,
which basically makes the game
just
look
hang
way
out
more
on Omega
modern,
Mac 10
better,
stream over on Twitch.
atmosphere, better
He's heavy
lighting,
into the
and,
retro
much
stuff,
better
like
frame rate, and of course
old
the gameplay
commercials and
mechanics such as
television
the Ninja
shows
Class,
and
which I'm
all of
using
that
right
shit.
now.
Movies.
So we had just taken the
In a world
shortcut,
before
if
the
you
internet,
remember.
Omega Mac 10 be living there.
This is the shortcut where.
Oh.
Now, how do you get back to it? Crap, I don't remember how you get back to it. This is the shortcut from the Dark Root Basic. That takes
Very
an elevator
chill,
down, and it takes you
excellent
out here to this
microphone
bridge
quality.
with the Drakes.
And in
this
a
is the
way,
shortcut
an
that allows you
inspiration
to go
for
up
me
here
to do
and
the
fight the
PNG
Undead Dragon,
Tuber
and
stuff
then this takes you
because
to the back way
they got
to
a really
Blighttown
cool
if you
Mega
so
Man
choose to go that way. Now, you don't have
PNG
to go
Tuber
that
gimmick
way.
going on.
There's
I
other
really
ways
like
that are
it.
established.
It's a vibe,
to,
and I rock
here
with
it
it.
is. There's other ways that are established to get to where you need to go, but this is one of the
20K in
back
one
ways.
hand. Let's
So we
go.
could
Mage
mess
site
around
with
with
the
this.
20K
If I get
hype.
past these drakes, I'm pretty sure there's a good item on this bridge, but I don't remember what
What a
it is.
legend.
And then this way, I remember that the Undead Dragon's pretty tough. But you just kinda have
Darziak,
to, like,
don't
hit
do
him
it.
and move,
Don't do it,
like, they have,
Darziak.
like, this lava pool or
Put it
something that he
away.
uses.
Put the air
And,
pump
this could
away.
unlock the back way to Blighttown, but I don't know if I want to do it or not.
Keep it that way.
Because the established way to go would be to go through Dark Route. And don't you end up, once you go through Dark Route, don't you then end up unlocking like the sewers from the other direction?
You know, Sir
Go down
V,
into that area with the gaping dragon
I
and
tend to
all of
agree
that,
with
then
you on
go to
that.
the standard entrance to Blighttown. I'm trying to remember the order of how you do it.
Hostiles have the hard point.
So, how am I liking?
You know, I always
modded
take
Dark-
solace in the
modded Dark
fact
Souls
that I know that
experience?
he's miserable.
So far, I like it. It feels fun and different than the original game. I mean, it's actually working like a modern game, which is what you want, you know.
Hostiles have
Dark Souls
captured
1
the
at this
hard
point is very outdated, has issues with frame rate stuff.
Mage,
It's
you
still
need
a
to go
great
and play the
game,
lotto.
but I'd much
You're getting
rather
some
play
real
a
good
more
luck
modern
today.
version of it.
Hostiles have the hard point. Hard point locked down.
Staggered him.
Archangel pressing fire.
Hard point located. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
Oh no, it hit me?
Hard point active.
But you know what, Mage? The Lord
Oh,
giveth
come
and
on,
the
it
Lord
hit me
taketh away.
twice.
Hostiles have the hard point.
That's the stupid thing about these wyverns is their lightning is that it's area of effect.
Hostiles
So
are
if you're
playing
standing
dead.
on it, it hits you
So wait,
twice.
is he playing Dark Souls? He's playing
I tried
Dark
to
Souls
roll
with
into
mods,
him
yeah?
and it hit me twice. At
I
least
know
with a
Mage
bonfire.
Sight is a aficionado of the
That's
Dark
definitely a good place
Souls.
for a bonfire.
Is there anything different about this that you're seeing right here? It's supposed to be like a graphical
should
update and then
rush
like
and see what
a
the item
mod,
is rather than
Age of
fight them all.
Sunlight or something.
Hard point locked down.
What is going on? I don't know. What are people talking about in chat? Can we stop derailing chat and talk about Dark Souls, please?
Oh, here
That'd
we
be
go.
nice.
He's already fished off a chat.
That'd be great.
He only wants you guys to talk about him or the game. Whereas if you guys are hanging out in this chat, you can talk about whatever you
Yeah, that'd
want.
be great.
As long as it ain't freak
Okay.
bullshit, we'll be okay.
Hostiles have captured the
In
hard
fact,
point.
that helps the streamer out because then you don't have to give him stuff to talk about. Bro was going into the
okay,
mods a lot in the Discord the other day. Yeah, I was seeing that. I was seeing that. I was also in the like peak of my stupor of being sick.
What's an armor set? Is that
There's
it?
always
It's
like
an
that
armor
arc
set?
when I get sick where the fever becomes too much and I'm like
This isn't open yet.
absolutely like
Yeah, this is the back door to New Londo. Well, these guys are easy to avoid.
enthralled by the sickness or
These
by
guys
the
are
fever.
crazy easy to avoid.
Stay on task.
But yeah, DSP has just discovered mods on Dark Souls and now this is what we're doing.
2 hits. I'm trying to figure out how to walk behind him and easily kill him. No, the game has a lot of changes. It's just that we haven't run into a lot of them yet.
Hard point is secure.
There's like I said,
Zero
when we
stakes.
fought Forest Demon, he had a whole different second phase.
You got it
We
right.
started using magma attacks. And
Sir V.
jumping
So if the game's not any different, then this is like the
the
6th or 7th time he's played
There's
this.
a lot of changes. It's just that, you know, we're in the early game. We're going to see a lot more as we get further in. We have to get further into the game to experience a lot of the upcoming changes. Oh, shit. I almost died there.
This man's literally played the same
There's a route
game
to
6
Blighttown
times
below
on his
Firelink
channel,
Shrine.
talking
Although
about
the
he
route down there
doesn't
takes you
have
down to New
time.
Londo, and you can't enter New Londo yet. I have to go to Firelink to increase my Estus flask. I haven't even done it yet. I have the Firekeeper soul. I haven't used it yet.
I have a theory that somebody, one of his whales, is paying him the money so that he could play this game.
Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point.
That's the only reason.
Hard point is active.
All right, let me try to figure this out.
Hard point is secure.
And it's not just him playing the game, it's him struggling with the menu.
Hostiles have the hard point.
There's the blade.
No cool new moves, weapons, monsters. God forbid he fires up a modded Skyrim playthrough. The amount of titty mods he has to avoid. There's this one VR style creator on TikTok that I follow. She does a lot of like Skyrim VR with mods. with ChatGPT to talk to the NPCs, and she has chat like dropping certain like things in there.
They give you about 1,000
And his name is John C. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots.
What is that?
Aria, how are you,
new.
my friend? Welcome.
See what I mean?
No
This build
camera
is
today.
Different. There's different items.
I'm very
and shit.
sick.
What is a lightning?
And I look and feel like shit. And plus, I've been spending a lot of this stream with my eyes closed. It's nice. One more loading
Do a
screen.
weapon with lightning powers, and we also have crystal. So we have ways to infuse. I wonder if I would ever want to infuse.
Sir V over on YouTube talking about titty mods on Skyrim, and then Aria shows up.
I wonder if
Coincidence?
I would want to infuse this Uchigatana at all. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Aria, let me ask you a
Again, they changed
question.
stuff,
This
and I
is a
don't know how
serious
they've
question.
changed
I'm not
it, so.
bullshitting you. Are you familiar with Captain Alex
Okay.
in your VR chat adventures? Are you familiar with Captain Alex?
Let's go fight the undead dragon. We got the item there. It was just a
Coffee.
it was an armor set.
Hello, my
I'm gonna
friend.
change my ninja armor set. I like my ninja armor set.
Hey,
Let's go
remember
fight the
those
undead
2 days I
dragon.
played DDR?
I think you get a good reward for killing it.
That was fun, wasn't it? I missed that. I've seen that mod from the creators channel, but it's connected to his Twitch chat, so they write in the
I
game
wanna roll
dialogue.
past
Yeah,
him, But
yeah.
instead, I keep rolling into the lightning. Remember, there's not omnidirectional rolling.
I
in
would
this. You
love
can
to get
only
a
roll
meta
certain
headset
directions. In Dark
and
Souls
do
1,
Beat Saber. I'm a
I wanna
huge
roll
rhythm
behind
game
it.
style enjoyer, so
So you can't. There's like not omnidirectional rolling. Maybe there is. Maybe they changed it. Oh crap! I think they did change it.
oh my god.
So maybe I could roll.
I
like
am
to
under
side.
the weather,
Okay, I think
buddy.
they did change it
The
for this
keto
version.
flu is
See?
real.
So that's what I mean. I
However,
don't
on the
know
keto
what's
breathalyzer,
changed.
guess
You can't
what
roll
I
in
blew
any direction
today?
now. So I could probably roll around it.
Guess what I blew today? Yeah, let's do the traditional Stepmania keto breathalyzer segment. What number do you think I blew on the keto breathalyzer today?
Yeah.
36? Oh, my sweet
That's
summer
absolutely
child.
correct. No one is obligated
This
to ever
morning, I blew
contribute
a
any
60.
of my content.
A
If
60.
you like it and you can contribute, it is much appreciated. That's how I make a living. But everyone is welcome on my streams. Whether you've ever
Except for
contributed or
broke
never
bitches. Yeah. So, I mean, that's awesome, but also I need to eat more stuff. Sir V on YouTube says, I
He's
want to
gonna
get a
kill
VR
himself.
headset to
Right.
experience sword and sorcery. They got lightsabers and gun mods.
you
So
can roll
I
right
was
through it.
watching on TikTok, I guess because I was watching a lot of these videos
Nice.
from the other Skyrim modded person. But
Oh, that's cheap.
you could swing around like Spider-Man and like dunk on basketball hoops and like stab people and break their necks and stuff like that. That seemed pretty cool. I don't know what it is. I couldn't tell you what it is. That's a lie or more. Everyone is welcome for him to yell at.
What?
He's an equal opportunity razzer. He's also a real piece of shit. Oh, we're getting a troubleshooting stream, boys. Lock it in. I've only played a VR
Mods.
game once, and that was when VR was like in its infancy, the early 2000s.
That's mods, everyone. That's
2010s.
mods right there.
And it was very low poly. It looked very like
Yeah, he finally died.
rudimentary,
Look, was
but it
delayed
scared the
action,
shit out
But
of
he
me.
finally died.
Robust and the like.
Here's the giant
Lechero, we
undead
have a
dragon.
celebrity in the chat. How are you, my friend?
He's a giant pool.
Lechero is one of the biggest reasons on Christmas Eve the channel got to 1K with the excellent advertisement at the beginning of Familia DSP at the beginning of the show. Big ups to Lechero. So you know I gotta ask you, when is the next episode dropping?
It's an
When's
undead
the
dragon,
season
but it's
2
alive. That's
episode
correct.
1
That's my classic
dropping
line. And then he smacked the shit
with
out
the
of
expanded locale universe?
me. He's like, hey, what the fuck you think you're doing?
I had a fever dream
Jasper, good
since
today.
I've been
Thank you for
sick.
asking.
And for some reason, I've hyperfixated on
spirits.
Lechero's videos. And I was like, what if there was a
I mean, what did I expect was
cartoon
gonna happen? He's like 4 times my size.
with a pig roach, a literal pig
gonna
roach,
crush me like
with
a
a horse
Much
wife,
deserved.
and their adventures
I'm a
in the
little
world.
wimpy ninja. Look at me.
Big ups,
Well, I'm
buddy, and
supposed to
making
do
an
that,
ad for
man.
other detractors as well. That's awesome. That's
Learn how to
awesome.
dodge, obviously, dodge the attacks.
That's what
and,
I love
I'll
about
be
this so
fine.
much. You guys have just been so
Figure it
supportive and positive. Like, I know it's trite. It's a trope to say it, but it's like true. The effects of this are real. Maybe we'll be out in 2 weeks since I've been way busy and the like. And the like.
Plus, I bleed, which is great.
1 week or
bleed 'em.
two, but I'm already working on it. I
But,
want to make a
I
banger
need to not die
finale.
instantly.
Let's go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I was awake, see?
And you know we're going to be sharing that video with the class when it drops. And in case you haven't heard Lechero,
You could cheese him if I remember correctly.
myself and
There you go.
Brian, top tier
That's not
rated,
bad,
will be
but it's
doing a
easy.
live react to
Yeah.
DSP's React with Triple P. I call him Triple P. On the very first Monday Night Raw on Netflix is going to be an event. And then later on this month, myself, King Be Cruel, and Broside Phil will be live reacting to the videos that brought us into the
How much
vortex,
damage do you think
the
this does?
spoon
Probably not a
rant,
lot,
the
right?
25 push-ups off camera, and of course the Comcast saga.
46.
It should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to do that.
Pretty wimpy.
Yeah. Look, this channel's popping off. We're getting huge huge co-op stream opportunities, and that's not all. We've been doing some behind the scenes style conversations. The contracts are being written. We're ironing out the details, and we have a lot more collaborations with a lot of creators in the space, and it should be very
Oh, I can whittle 'em down
meaningful
a
and
little bit, I
positive.
guess. Oh, fuck.
My fellow Canadian style detractors.
That's all I have, right?
Oh, I'm very sick. Yes, I have the keto flu. I've been sick since the first of the month. I
you
worked
hit 'em
on
with
the
a bunch of
first and the
throwing knives,
second,
whittle 'em
which was
down
not a good
more.
idea. And yesterday and today were days that I could like actually lay down and relax and sleep this off. And I have a wonderful support system. The in real life female style waifu is taking very good care of me.
Winnel super
Throwing
chatted
stars out.
$5. Super phasative.
JG win with a $5 super positive super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. How are you, my friend? I hope you're feeling happy, healthy, and hydrated. And well, I definitely have a lot of hydration chilling right next to me. This is a no camera stream. I feel like shit and I look like shit, and I'm not going to submit you people to this visage.
So I'm trying it out.
Let me go ahead and like and heart that. The gang's all here. Happy to have you.
Oh shit.
And with JG Wins contributions, we have officially hit the goal and crushed the trolls. There you go.
Looks like what you want to do.
Hoping to
Just run
get the
by
cast
and strike
off
once or twice, run
tomorrow.
by
Oh
and
my
strike
goodness.
once or twice.
I hope they give you the good
best course of
stuff.
action.
I hope they give you the good
Wonder what these
medicine.
items are.
But everything's looking good so far. He doubled it? God, I hope not. He already made 150, and then to celebrate, he begged for more. So but to be fair, there was one time we streamed him,
Not going too well.
and
Being
at
honest.
least during the level 1 podcast, this channel made more money than his. So that was a nice little feather in the cap.
I did dodge that time. I dodged again.
And this is I'm gonna be honest. Usually by the time he does the playthrough or the play session of the stream, I kind of like change the channel.
He's almost dead.
I really don't watch his playthroughs, and I could see why. Boy, it is boring. He only gave me a 5-day supply of the good stuff on top of the antibiotic for the week that ends tomorrow. Brother, you better be careful, because coming off of that stuff, you're gonna get a headache. You're gonna get withdrawal symptoms. I don't like prescription pills. I'll be honest. The hardest stuff I ever took was like a Tylenol 3, and I was not good for it.
Oh. Shit, they hit me? Humanities heal? Oh, do they? I don't remember about the humanities. Yeah, look.
Raw Phil
Fully
streams
restore
when he's
health.
out on the prowl in SF6 to kick Phil's ass. Support his nuts. Oh my goodness. I can only imagine. Between Raw Phil and Piece of P, their camis are absolutely beastly.
I totally forgot about that.
I only used it for the first 2 days. That stuff can be too good of a feeling. Yeah. I almost wanted to ask for
Got him.
some of the in real life female style waifus meds for her neck surgery, but I was like, no, I
And a
can't.
dragon scale, cool.
Uh-oh.
Dragon
Darziak.
Crest shield.
Darziak.
Astora straight sword. And soda,
Yeah, stick to
Soul of a
weed
Proud
if you
Knight.
can.
All right. Cool. I'm not gonna use that stuff though. That's not my build.
Nah,
You know
have
what I
it
should have
for
done
me.
is stay near his head. If you stay near his head, I think that's the way to beat him easily. This should take us to the back way to Blighttown, I believe. And I think there's a door that's locked. We can't get into it yet.
Wow, his gameplay sucks, dude. No wonder Triple P left.
Yeah, this is the back way to Blighttown, if I remember correctly.
Wait, how does he not know humanitaries heal? Brother, this is Phil we're talking about. This is Phil.
Evening Tight Night, this is locked.
He spent like an hour trying to troubleshoot a boom arm mic, bro.
Down here.
This isn't even good modded gameplay.
Oh, what the? There
It's a
used to be an
20-year-old
item
game
here,
he's
but in
played
this
6
version of the game,
times.
They removed the item. I wonder what this item was. Huh. Weird that
Like
it's just
the
missing.
last stream that we did was of his boom arm mic, and then he got
Yeah, there is no master
sidetracked
key
and
in this
stun
version of the
locked by
game.
the
It doesn't exist.
the leaderboard. So it was like a double whammy.
Yes, I remember Go Ninja Go. Vanilla Ice. Singing
And Teenage
the
Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Yes,
Ninja
we know,
Turtles
Phil.
2.
The good stuff would be him getting
can't see anything.
Biorand
It's dark as fuck.
and going crazy with Resident Evil randomizers. I would love
big
to
boys? Are the big guys coming at
rock
me
with some
here?
randomizer games.
I think they will.
To be
Dude,
honest,
Blighttown is so dark still. Here's a big guy.
I had a buddy of mine too. The Legend of Zelda randomizer. It seemed pretty cool.
Oh, come on. I couldn't see him.
So like it comes in waves.
baloney,
I'll feel
dude. I
like
couldn't see him.
decent. I'll feel good, and then I'll just get hit with a wave of like, ugh. Someone made a DSP mod for Resident Evil with his VOs. I saw that. I think that's hilarious.
This sucks. They're both coming for me. Wow, the lighting is awful. I can't see shit in here.
Shut up.
Yikes.
Shut up, Phil.
Now I can see. Just the entrance was badly lit. Now it's well lit. Now I can see everything.
Oh, shut up.
This is the back way into Blighttown.
Big ups to everybody hanging out with us across both YouTube and Twitch. You could have been
I'm not
anywhere else on the
sure.
internet, but you're here with me, and you're here with us, and I appreciate that.
Oh, he just killed himself.
Big
You
ups
see
my
that?
ooses.
Oh, it's the fucking worm is over there, dude. Look, the worm. You're supposed to kill that with either fire bombs or throwing.
Sometimes she hangs out in the chat. She doesn't understand. She doesn't understand it, but I
What's funny is this
always
is the back
update
end
her.
of Blighttown, basically doing it this way.
I'll
you
say like,
skip the whole
"Hey,
entrance shit.
made a little bit of money today on the stream. That's
like the major
awesome."
pain in the ass.
And
Look
she
at this
always likes
guy.
to make sure that
Look how cool he
I
looks
get
now.
fed before my usual scheduled stream. So that's always nice of her.
I like how
She
that
wants
thing
to do
looks.
streams of her own, and I'm
Dude,
going to get her all
jeez.
set up. We have a
Look at his-
whole support
oh,
system of
oh, he's
people
spinning.
that are
His head
trying
is
to get her
spinning.
up and running. She wants to do Lego
Oh, shit, I didn't
streams, and I
see
told
this.
her, I was like, you need to do it soon because
Little
Phil
bug.
will be doing Lego
Move the ladder
streams.
down.
And she was like, oh, hell no. She
Alright,
knows
you're just
about
gonna
my
go down.
DSP-ism, and if I have a bad
Might be
day,
able to see
she'll
Firelink
ask me, she'll be
Shrine.
like,
"Oh, really?
do do you want to watch one of your DSP videos?
So great now in this version.
Or she'll ask me, so what's DSP been getting into? And I'll say, oh, nothing. And then just go on a tirade like, yeah, he spent an hour on this boom arm. It was ridiculous.
Oh, great. I'm gonna die here because I have no health. I guess
And
I gotta
die.
use another humanity.
And
huh?
die then.
I probably should.
I never heard of the keto flu, but has symptoms in line with COVID. Yeah.
Because I'm shooting a
Well,
blow
I had
dart, that's
COVID
not
once
good.
too. I didn't
Sure, I
like
hear it.
COVID because I took some medicine for pneumonia that I had previously for when I had pneumonia, but it had codeine in it. So instead of knocking me out, like I usually just try to sleep through it, my sickness when I
You can
get
actually see
sick.
everything down there now. Look. Wow.
So I took this cough medicine with codeine in it, and the codeine kept me wired and up for 4 days straight. So not only did I had COVID, but I was wiling out off this syrup. I was tripping off this syrup, boy. It was not a good time.
Yuck.
And I'm still feeling the effects. Like I feel like my wind has been compromised.
The save point.
Lightheaded, you know, when I stand up quickly.
Bonfire, but I don't remember where. There's a bonfire down in the water.
Okay, so 40k in one hand had PB. What? You gotta explain, Mage. I'm stupid. I had to explain to her the rabbit hole of DSP and the inside jokes.
Send the whole thing first.
It's crazy because
Oh, here we go.
I'll make a reference.
We ride this thing.
And then she'll kind of like, what does that mean? And I'm like, oh, okay. And then I try to explain it. And then as I'm explaining it, I have to explain something else to explain. I have to lay the groundwork for why this thing makes sense in another thing. And then there's onions and layers to it. My first encounter with COVID was September 2023, and it was a bad 24-day peak for sure. Yep.
Let's get you back up. Okay.
Yes, the vortex spins deep.
So if I remember,
I
if we
knew
run
when
that way and
COVID
go that way, I think the bonfire's to the
was
left.
a thing in 2020. I knew that's what would kill my mom, and
cave, like in a little sewer
last year it did.
I'm pretty sure.
Last year it did. Being an upper respiratory style illness, and her being the smoker that she was. She always loved smoking with
I think it's
cigarettes.
this way. And again, I shouldn't be hindered by any water because I have
It's
the
all
special
right.
ring on.
It's alright. New PB
Here it is. Yes. Oh, excellent.
guy,
Very
I
nice
think.
find. And this is so cool because I have this freaking ring. I can now explore
Not
all
24
blank on
days.
slow.
You know what? I read it as
poison's
24 hour.
All right, let's level
Again,
up.
like I'm kind of loopy from the meds that I've been
How many
taking, and
levels
from
are
the
you?
fact that
Two.
it's
Okay,
also a
well,
magical butter day. I was like, Sundays are usually my day.
still wanna start pumping
I
yourself
usually,
up to health,
you know,
probably
indulge in the edibles with my butter
endurance
on
or
Sundays and just
dexterity.
chill out and relax. But I'm also sick, so I was like, well, what am I going to do? And I was like, why not both? Just be on,
Yeah, I'll do health and
just be on my
endurance.
bullshit, and then also be sick.
Cool. Very robust bonfire.
PB player book.
What happened over on Kick? A bunch of people got banned, but it's all troll accounts. Yeah, look at that.
Dragon inflation reel.
All stupid troll accounts.
I thought we were playing a game.
All
Now
right.
we're talking about the trolls again. My neighbor was 80 and had severe COPD in March. He caught it
Never
and was gone
bother.
within 5 days.
It's
Probably the
$1.50
first to
and
go
says,
in
"I got
PA
20
from
bucks if you
COVID,
first
I'd
try Quaalude."
imagine.
Yeah, but you said that last time.
Yeah.
I did it, and then you only gave me $2. So you lied.
Like, and I get
Well,
it.
I
I
will
see
leave
both
$10
sides of
for
it. Like,
Keto, but I will leave.
if you don't have a healthy upper respiratory, if you don't have a healthy respiratory system, if you're not taking care of yourself,
Jinx
you're going to
asks,
be more
"Do any of the
susceptible to
mods stream
COVID. I get
bonfire
it. I
placements?"
also got
Apparently,
COVID, but I
yes.
consider myself
Apparently, in
pretty
some of the
healthy,
harder
all
parts of
things
the game where,
considered.
like, the bonfires are really
But
spaced
like once
out,
it
they
started
should
becoming a
fix
thing,
that,
like a
from what I
real life
understand.
thing that was affecting everybody in the world, I was like, this
So
is going to be
I
the
think
thing
there's
that
a
kills
item or
her.
two in here, but then what you're supposed to do, if you run to the left, you get to the tree that takes you to the underground area, the hidden area.
And it was
That's
a
also the
crazy thing
curse
too.
area.
Like we couldn't
If you
see
run
her.
to the right, that's how you get to Quaalude. You gotta
We
go
had
through
to
the
do
water,
like the
though, right?
funeral and the viewing and all that, like in the
enemies up
spring. It literally happened before the holidays last year, like November.
Yep, there are enemies up here. I remember.
It was a wild period. I hope to never live through another pandemic. That was the biggest reason I left Comcast.
Aren't there rats up here or something?
They wouldn't let us into people's houses, and we would have appointments where the work order would say customer has COVID. Like what? then why are we even here? And that was like for the first couple of weeks, and then eventually they were like, okay, you guys can't go into people's houses. I'm like, so
Dragon scale. We have 2 of those now.
we're gonna have to do what? Leave the equipment at the door?
Correctly?
And these people are idiots. I'm sorry, customers are fucking idiots. Every last one of us, we're all fucking idiots. And we have to go to training. They have to spend like $15,000 worth of training in order to train us on becoming installation technicians. And they're expecting the customer, a layman's, to put this shit together. I'm sorry. They don't know how to switch the inputs on their television sets. I'm sorry. And the way that Comcast handled us, COVID,
so I'm just gonna get poisoned.
Excuse me, was one of the biggest reasons why I left the company. Also, my supervisor was an asshole.
Because I have to play offline because we're playing with
Specifically, the straw that broke the camel's back was when they changed our schedules. Because I had a Monday through Friday shift, which was awesome. Because I could do my wrestling shows on the weekends, right? But they were going to change that. They were going to make me into They were going to make me to Tuesday to Saturday. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. You know, I like doing the things that I love, that I've spent a lot of time and money and effort into. It's kind of like my dream. And when my supervisor specifically said to my face, I don't give a shit about your hopes and dreams, I was like, all right, bet. Showed up with a 2-week notice, handed it to one of my least favorite managers.
There's the tree. I'll go for the tree.
It's been
first.
onward and upward ever since. If you don't think Comcast gives a shit about its customers, it really doesn't give a shit about its employees. Personal best. Okay, that's it. 236k hands, so I'm not beating that anytime soon. Sheesh. Let's go. I handle dispatching for text for office visits sometimes, and we got these people that are just special. You can say it. You can say it. They're regarded. Working fast food and other services style jobs, I get it. I try not to be an asshole, ignorant customer when I need something I can't do myself. True. True.
Oh, really? And ReACKS says NPCs will
so
just not humans. You can do it
in my life, I try to make sure that if I have to be served as a customer, I want to make it as easy as the job for the person as possible.
We could do this.
I don't want to be that customer.
It's a challenging area because of all the curse. All the curse enemies are in here. If we die, I don't really care. It's not a big deal, right? No, you can't get invaded by humans when you're offline. I just got wins for nothing. Well, souls for nothing. Oh, there's a bonfire. I didn't even know there was
So I'm sorry to hear about your brother, JG. Your neighbor. Did I say brother or neighbor? Everything okay?
I can't fast travel, so I gotta walk all the way back. It's a nightmare to get back up, so maybe we shouldn't do this yet. Alright, we'll do this later then. Because you can fast travel later, and there's really no reason for me to do this right now either. Like, I'm not gonna get anything for doing it. I don't think there's any great items in here. It's just the Dragon Covenant and stuff. So we'll do that later then. We'll come back. At least we unlocked the bonfire and everything here. Illusory wall. Why am I getting rewarded? What's going on here? They're giving me souls every time I walk here. Weird. Someone's killing themselves. There's a stamina recovery ring down there. So stamina recovery ring and the Dragon Covenant. Remember, you gotta go to the whole water area with the giant hydras and stuff. Yeah, I remember that. It'll be cool. I can't wait to see what the hydra looks like in this version, but we kind of skipped it for now. Item here I want to check out.
JG Wynn says, I feel you. I worked as a line cook and other retail stuff in high school and college. It really helped provide humility for life. All people should work in services once. Oh, I definitely did. I worked at a dollar store as like one of my first jobs, and a grocery store before that. And I had to interact, unfortunately, with the drudges. Is that the correct word?
Wow, it's pretty hard to see.
The worst of society.
Over here, and they're blocking items. I remember.
Absolutely crazy people. This is where my disdain for like the public at large stems from. My interactions in retail.
Oh, I can't see. It's too dark.
Oh yes, he was good, folks, but we had health issues galore, and COVID just put him over the edge. Yeah.
Another item.
Yeah. So all the more reason, you know.
What was it? I don't even know what it was.
You know, they said a lot of people that were overweight, you know, are more susceptible to it. But then, you know, on the other side of it, you had perfectly healthy people with underlying conditions that they were not aware of. So all the more reason to be on top of it.
Nothing there. Enemy target eliminated. Ooh, whoa, I ran right into a slug. Jeez. Almost ate me.
Jesus.
Grabbed an item, I don't even know what it was. I mashed the button. Probably just go for a quick walk in the sludge trying to grab items, and then we can get to
I liked working the grocery store because of the employee discount, help with saving money in college for shopping, and the pay was decent.
By taking the back way.
I didn't work checkout, mostly stocking and unloading trucks. When I worked in grocery, I did overnight stock in one store. I did dairy in another. The overnight stock was interesting. I could listen to my headphones and just, you know, lock in and then stock the shelves. But it would always seem like the craziest of customers would come through because we were a 24/7 shop or store. And so we would get like either you were drunk or like a nut. And they would want to talk to you. Like they were like,
wow.
They were like
pretty hard to see,
lonely people that wanted to talk to somebody. I'm like, let me do my job, bro. Shut up.
Healing, so I probably shouldn't fight her yet. Here's the big guys. I was gonna say, I remember there's big guys here.
Always someone in the
I'm
bathroom.
grabbing all these items. I don't know what they are because I'm mashing, so I can escape.
Smashing jab.
Big boulder boys.
If I didn't have to interact with anybody, like at a job, that would be like 100% the reason why I would want to do it.
Or poisoned again.
Unfortunately, a lot of the time, I mean, obviously, the job would be so great if it wasn't for the customers, right?
This is Quayle, this way. I'm trying to remember if there's any items and stuff up here. I don't remember anything hidden. We're not gonna fight Quayle with one healing. What's up, Retro Danny? I just slipped. How you doing, Retro Danny? He has a haiku for us, but I feel like I probably shouldn't read it right now.
Pause the game. Just pause the game and read it, idiot.
Yeah, you know what? Do you even try to fight her?
Were you forklift certified though, JG? Is the real question, because you know ladies love that.
One healing. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Ew. Oh, what the? I forgot about that. That's not good. I'm diseased. No, I've been
Why am I diseased? Why am I toxic? That's why I switched over into manufacturing. Now I just deal with asshole middle management. The devil you know, I guess, right?
I don't even know what that does.
The portion of my job that I currently do that's like IT, it's like, it's amazing that people are so illiterate when it comes to computer stuff, because I'll get questions like, how do I make a folder on my desktop? And I'm like, brother,
Zero kill run against Quayle.
you know that device you probably have in your pocket?
Yes, we already
you could probably Google that, but all right.
Oh man, what does she
Pay
look
me
like?
a certain amount of an hour to tell you this.
Quayle is gonna have 2 boss phases. They gave every boss a new boss phase. I'm so boned. I'm just gonna get so killed
Forklift
here.
certification is +10 sexy or something. It is. You're being too
Boy, they sure are focusing on
conservative.
something.
I'd say at least 20.
Is she supposed to be a daughter of chaos?
I'm really hoping that it storms a lot tomorrow. I hope that the snow is I hope it's a lot of snow tomorrow, because I do not want to go into work tomorrow. I feel like that's the reason why I'm still sick, is because I went in to work sick.
I have no stamina because I'm diseased, right?
Thank you, Jess.
I have no stamina at all. So the disease really screwed me. I'm gonna get my stamina back. All right, so Richard Danny had a haiku for us. He says, "Death at every turn, giant dangers awaiting, challenging hostiles." Hell yeah. So what items did I pick up? Because I picked up a whole bunch of shit, but I was mashing buttons. I got some souls, which I could use right now if I want to level. I got a bulbous thru.
So Broside Phil is committed to the idea that there's going to be no storm, but and this is I was today years old when I found out type situation, but atmospheric pressure can give you sinus headaches. I'm definitely feeling it, so we'll have to see tomorrow.
Here, I found the poison mist spell.
But if that's the case, you know we're going to be doing a Monday Night Brawl.
The Ramdao.
The numbers are just too wild. We seem to be on the edge of the end of days, or little to nothing for snow. So for the past like 3 years so far, I feel like it's ever since I got this house built like 3 or 4 years ago, we haven't had a really bad snowstorm, which I guess is good because I didn't have a porch in front of this house, but now we do, kind of. It's almost done, but not really. And we needed one. We needed a porch and a roof, porch roof. So
yeah, nothing that I want to use. Oh, you know what? I have bow and arrow. I could have totally cheesed the zombie dragon with the bow
I think
and
we're
arrow.
due for like a blizzard or something. And I definitely don't want to go to training on Tuesday. If I can, I want to watch the
It has more maneuverability.
Netflix Raw React live.
Now, original Dark Souls, you could only roll like 4 directions. Now you can roll like 8 directions. So
But tomorrow night, myself and Top Tier Rated will be playing Mortal Kombat 1.
The combat's a little different because I'm ninja class.
He will
so I have
be
5 decks, and I
seeing
can
me on my turf.
Right away for bleed build, but it's not.
Should be a lot of
fun. Dark Souls
fun.
3. No. The Ramdao is a new weapon. It wasn't in the original game. Okay. Sucks that it's a big weapon because I'd like to try it, but it's a huge weapon.
Well, then use it.
Here's the outfits. I'm gonna keep my ninja stuff because that's a unique new thing. The shadow, see, shadow mask, shadow garb. See, it sacrifices defense for the sake of greater mobility. Has resistance to bleeding and poison. Such is the nature of espionage. Wish I had more rings.
So I'm not too familiar with him actually playing these games. Like usually by the time the level 1 podcast is over, I turn the shit off. Is he always this fucking boring?
So I can revive from there. If I'm gonna fight Quailag, we definitely gotta go to the other bonfire. Hypnotic Jinx says, "Are you gonna do ranked in Marvel Rivals?" No, Hypnotic Jinx, you may not be aware of this. So I played about 12-ish hours of Marvel Rivals after it came out. I liked it, and I was still testing new characters and stuff. But the audience dropped off. Like not enough, or not
enough support, guys.
A lot of people were showing up. The last Marvel Rivals stream I did not get great attendance or support.
It's always attendance and support. It's never just support, but we all know it's just the support that he cares about.
For variety, I felt like it was a good multiplayer game.
I'm surprised Triple P is working with DSP and letting him keep all the money as well. I don't know if he's branching out in case his primary show fails or what. I think that's exactly what it is. Worski fell off the wagon. He's in rehab. That's why they haven't been doing their streams recently.
This is not the right spot, is it? This goes to the other thing, I think.
Yeah, keeping the irons in the fire, or maybe he's just turning up the heat because we know he's buddy trolling him.
I think this goes
it's going to be good
way. I think
content.
this gets us to the wheel and the other shit.
It's good content for us.
We got to get back down to the sea.
Seeing Triple P in his chat the other day saying, "These guys are idiots. We can spend their money better than they can." And I'm like, wow.
I don't care.
I mean, true, but you're not really supposed to say that.
I gotta get back to that little cave with the bonfire. I can't remember where it is. It's so dark.
His top 20 most disappointed is going to be all wage quits, and I'm betting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be top 5 if not number 1. I agree, JG. That's going to be. I'm gonna just say this in front of God and anime. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is going to be the number 1 most disappointing game, and that's because he really wanted to play it, but you know, he's scared of a little skin, and Costa del Sol was coming up. He wasn't about to do that.
So dark you can't see what you're doing. So they treated it off.
Yeah. You know, DSP thinks that way, but he tries to keep this illusion that, like, oh no,
Oh really?
we're in
Retro
this
Dance
together,
is currently
guys.
playing Dark Souls 3 with a Dex magic build. That's cool. He named his character Vort Darko. It sounds like a pretty, like, that sounds like a name they would actually put into like a fantasy like novel or
He
something.
can't handle the booba,
Darko.
because there do be some booba in there.
We gotta find this cave.
Holy shit, Phil. This is bad.
We're running this way and we could see. I think it's past there because I think this is the other way to go
yeah,
down.
Stellar
We
Blade
had
for
gone
sure.
The normal way through
Guys, you
Blighttown.
hate this.
I think that's
I
how you
intentionally
go
made
down
this
there.
playthrough terrible.
But then we gotta go
You hate
back
it.
this way, and eventually we're gonna get to the cave.
You already gave me tens of
where we had
thousands
found
of
the save
dollars to
point.
play it, but we're not playing it. Get wrecked, losers. You also spent so much time on the most boring parts, exploration, and the fucking card game. Yeah, I love the card game, but I wasn't going to be playing like all of that on
found
stream.
it.
I'd play it off stream.
You know what?
That was the game that I
bonfires
put the
look
most
nice,
time
okay?
in this year,
Like,
too.
Look at the fire effect on the bonfire. That's cool.
We had a
did
lot of parts on the channel, but that was just like story stuff. I would do all the side stuff off stream if I wanted
Yeah,
to.
it's a shame. I like Marvel Rivals. I wanted to keep playing it, but the audience wasn't there for it. So like, what are you gonna do, right? You got to play what people want to show up for.
I don't
Captain
know,
Sauce
man.
Boy,
I'm playing what I want
nice
to play.
name.
I seem to be
Good
doing
Sunday, got
alright.
a gifted sub. Congrats. Lots of gifted subs this morning. I'm glad that you received one. I hope that you enjoy all the emotes and the fun stuff you get with a sub.
That's it. That's all
Well,
you get.
not a sub, a member. It's a membership on YouTube, but same difference, as they say. So this time I'll head this way, and we'll see if there's any items.
And you know what's
against
crazy
this
too?
back
Once you
wall.
did hit Costa del Sol, it's like a
Then we'll
completely
head
whole other
toward
game.
Playland.
You're doing all these mini
Boy,
games
I'm
and
glad we
stuff.
skipped Blighttown.
You're in there for a
back way
minute
is
too.
so much
You can't
better.
escape it.
They're walking all over you.
I plan to play Integrate and then remake it sometime. Just
Glitch, a
not much
graphical
time
glitch
really
right
to
there.
sink in hours. Yeah.
Nothing here. Nope. I guess we are gonna
Like,
go to
I would-
Lag because
In the time that I've been sick,
all it's over here,
and
I
the
think.
off and on time that I like kind of build up the
that was a much better way to do it. You don't have to fight the
like I'm
older
telling you right
dudes.
now, like it's hard to keep my
Well, let's
eyes
try it
open.
again.
All pilled
This
up
time
on
let's not get
this
diseased.
sinus medicine, right? And looking at these two screens kind of hurts too, but like
Ignore them. That's right. You ignore them and then you don't get
I
diseased.
would love
yeah.
to just kind of hunker down and play a lot of Dawn Trail because I have to get through the MSQ.
I did like Marvel Rivals. You're a
But
liar, man.
for whatever
really
reason,
liked
I
Marvel
was really
Rivals, and I was getting
feeling
better
Call
at
of
it. I was
Duty.
finding
I like
characters I
the
liked more. I was having a
I
good
could
time
turn
with it.
my
Remember, I
brain
only played
off.
keyboard and mouse once.
and I kind of zen out when I'm playing this, so that's where I'm at.
Ow. Ow. Oh, shit. I didn't remember.
But like,
I
say
don't
in a
remember
perfect
that.
world, I got myself a gaming rig. I would love to go back and play Remake on PC, Intergrade, Rebirth. Like, he's got the brand new rig. He could buy,
Ow. Let me roll away.
he could buy Rebirth and maybe have a mod where there's no booba in Costa del Sol. I don't know why you would want to do that, but
Ow.
Remake with the amazing mods, yes. Oh yes. Oh, look at that, best play. Let's go. Gamers will say let's go and sit in the same chair for 6 hours.
Lava? Oh, the explosion. Doesn't she have a lava attack too? Last healing, so I'm gonna die again.
And then Stellar Blade is also coming on PC, so you know the mods in that are going to be crazy.
Fuck. Stuck. I'm stuck in her feet. Oh, I rolled through. Holy shit. She got me with the poke, dang it. I thought I was out of range. She got me with the poke. Almost got her. All right, now we're at the correct save point, luckily.
The mod community, the mod community is not ready for Eve. I'm very interested in the Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster, but I'm telling you, JG, I'm gonna send you a link and just do with this information what you will. Final Fantasy VI patch, Brave New World, is like the new quintessential Final Fantasy VI experience for me. If you're a fan of the original Final Fantasy VI, it is very true to it, and it improves it in every sense: gameplay, mechanics, battle system. Brave New World. But Final Fantasy 13 remake when? They need to update it. Oh, that would be... I would love to revisit Final Fantasy 13 series. Is Phil muted? What's going on here? Okay, I think I hear music. He's not talking though. He's in gamer mode right now. Guys, he's so boring. He's on, but we're like not even talking about him. This is crazy. He's just sitting there. Yup. Oh yeah, first win on Valtro on run number 7. Let's go, Mage. Happy to hear that.
Second phase, yep.
Is this a free game? By the way, Valtro, because I know Phil was playing it at a time. He's just sitting there menacingly.
Lava time.
Oh, God.
Get away from the lava. She's staying in it. Oh, she got me.
It's a gambling game. You know he would love it. Man is seriously an addict. There's just no way around it. You can't beat those allegations.
Wow, dude. I told you, they have dramatically made healing worse. You can't just heal anymore. Your healing freezes you in place for a significant
No, it's like
amount of time.
$10 US on
destroy me later in the game.
Steam. I got it from Pro for Christmas. Oh shit!
It's so
That was very nice of him.
So I can't find a time to heal, even though she's a slow boss.
Can't wait till he comes back to streaming. I know he's taking a little sabbatical right now. For Lokar is good, people.
Because the fucking healing is so bad now.
Oh, yeah, me and the in real life female saw waifu were gonna watch it. We loved season 1. We'd probably watch it if I wasn't so like sick.
No, they actually significantly increased the time it takes you to heal now. They made it worse in this version because I read the change notes and stuff. That's one of the biggest things that they said they changed is they made healing harder to do, to add challenge to the game.
Get fucked. Yeah, I heard called out on stream last night. Hope you can get back into soon. Yeah. All of these production values that you see on this stream is a direct it's a direct correlation to him. I do this for him. Binged it a couple of days. It was really good. Major cliffhanger. Oh shit. Yeah, no spoilers by the way. Yeah, we're definitely gonna watch it. We just got done watching Agatha All Along, The Penguin, Arcane. Arcane was awesome. And there was like a day where I really didn't have anything to watch, so we were watching What If season 3. Sadly, I have to go adult and such, so if you're still around when I get back, I'll drop in. Otherwise, I'll catch you next time, buddy. Hey, everybody. I want everybody across YouTube and Twitch right now to wish Mage Sight a very sussy Baka Sunday. We might still be around. I'm gonna be honest. Phil is putting me to sleep.
She wasn't doing this before.
Phil is putting me to sleep. My eyes are getting heavy. My knees are weak. My arms are heavy.
What changed?
Fluctuating miasma. What up, here?
Bad RNG.
I'm sorry if my energy's low. I'm sick. I got keto flu. I don't have the camera on. I'm a PNG tuber today. I hope you have a good Sunday. It's going to be snowing in our neck of the woods overnight into Monday. So I hope that it sticks and that it's a lot so I don't have to go into work tomorrow. I'm hurting. Like the entire time I was setting the stream up, I was like, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to do this? I was like, nah, I'm gonna commit to it. We're trying to get the watch time hours up, and this would be a missed opportunity. It's gonna be a lot of streams coming up tomorrow. Myself and Top Tier Radio are going to be playing Mortal Kombat 1. And then Tuesday, if it's still snow on the ground, I'm not going to training. I'll be live reacting to DSP's react on WWE Raw on Netflix. And if not, then the Wednesday after that, that will be the react day with Brian.
This sucks. I got nowhere to go. Too much lava.
It's snowing like crazy here already. Oh boy. It's happening. I can feel the atmospheric pressure, apparently. That's a thing. I didn't know that it existed. Not a cliffhanger, but I was worried it would just be the same concept without any twist, but I'm glad they did it right. Well, shit, now I should play it like that. Boss Hogue. Ugh.
Too much lava.
Yeah, I see fluctuating miasma in the other chats. Big ups miasma.
Had it. I had it. And she got me with the stab. That stab has an odd hitbox that's much wider than it looks because it's a downward thrust, yet it hits to the side. Like, dude, I was totally to the side, but nothing I can do. All right.
There's nothing you can do, guys.
I just got to get lucky, basically, and not get hit by a bullshit.
Thank you, Jess. We're going to do a vibe check.
And
make sure everybody's chilling out and relaxing. My coworker messaged me on Discord and is praying for a snow day. He has a bit of a commute and it's his on-site work week. Yikes.
I take a lot of damage with this ninja build.
Yeah, I think we're all due for a snow day. It hasn't been like a heavy snow in like the past couple of years. So I
wish
think
I
we're
had more
overdue.
Estus. I wish I had reinforced my Estus, but I forgot to do so.
You forgot to do so.
I
Just
now
say
I
that you
have a-
forgot.
A firekeeper
Yeah, we're
soul
getting
that I can't
closer. We're
use
gonna
unless I
get
go
the
back to
point man or
Firelink,
the
which I
front
don't really
man,
wanna do
whatever his name
over
is.
here. I don't wanna have to
Last
walk
time I
all the way
remember a
back.
massive snow was January 2016. And interestingly enough, I remember
gonna
a
get it this
massive
time.
snowstorm happening in 1996. So,
Hopefully.
I think that was around the time Sonic 2 was
No, this
out.
is not a challenge mod. It's a mod that changes the game entirely in different ways. Makes him like this ninja class is interesting. It does feel like it's a different game. You know, I've never used a fast agile class.
The Blizzard of
before in Dark
1996.
Souls 1.
34 inches, yeah. Oh, we don't shovel snow here. The lovely lady got this awesome snowblower style thing. I used it 1 year when we got a decent amount of snow, but it was like gone by the end of the
Wow,
day.
I thought I was far enough away.
Never shoveling snow again like a pleb, like a bitch.
Securing C.
That was easy cash back then, true.
Charlie secured.
You'd probably corner the market because these kids, man, they don't want to do shit. Go door to door and be like, hey.
Taking A.
Does he really sit here and not even talk while he's playing the game? Like, I'm not familiar with this side of him because I usually dip out by the time the podcast is over. He's gone minutes without talking.
I dodged that, still hit me.
Holy. Technology is meant to free humanity of labor. More free time is good times. Yeah.
How did that miss exactly? What?
I want AI to do things like
Made no sense.
do the laundry,
That's right,
my
the robot
taxes,
do no
not do
damage.
my art. Well, do my art too. I remembered I used it to get a bunch of games, including OG Resident Evil. Let's go. Oh yeah, I was like heavy into Resident Evil when it first came out. Couldn't top that era. You just had to be there.
Oh,
The
God.
tank controls.
Now she's using tons of lava. Even though she barely used it up to now. Now I have no healing left.
Losing B.
Wow, double roll, still got hit. What?
What? Huh?
Those times I definitely rolled through and it hit me anyway. Yeah, I definitely like the new graphics
That game
and new
created a
effects, but
genre. I
you
look
know,
at it
when it
today
comes
and
to
it's
the
not
hitboxes
scary,
and
but back
everything, they're
then
the
I
same.
remember the first
It's the same
hallway and the
old
dogs
wonky
jumping out and
hitboxes and
freaking
shit.
out.
So it
Yeah,
looks like you're fine to get
that
hit.
part in the game
Like
definitely
you're
turned a
dodging
lot of
fine, no,
boys
you got
into
hit
men.
anyway. Oh my god.
Scared the shit out of me. And then they made like Diner
I haven't played this
Crisis
game
and
nearly as much as
to an extent
most
Parasite
people
Eve, which I'm
who,
thinking I want to do a playthrough
go
of.
for
I think I
monologues.
want to
I'm
do
sure
a
everyone
run of
else makes it
Parasite
look
Eve.
very easy.
If they need to
Oh,
bring
I
back
suck.
any game, it's that, bro.
I don't remember the proper way to beat Quelaag, so you know.
Resident Evil 2 and
Alright,
3
after the
Classic
sixth
are
attempt,
my
I gotta
all-time
take a break.
favorites. Yes,
Holding
agreed.
in some, you know, work
And
for a
4,
bit.
of course, can't forget 4. Groundbreaking for its time. I fell off after 4. Like I didn't play 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. I heard like they returned to form.
Well, let me get
I
more
played Code
SS flashes
Veronica.
to
That was really
reinforce
cool.
The bonfire,
The
right?
Dreamcast.
Securing zone
Can't
Again,
remember.
all of these games I would love to play on
Dark
stream,
Souls
but
1, I
like
can't
ain't
remember.
got the time for that.
A. Alpha secure. Crimson Axle to rope.
Parasite Eve was good. I just called it Parasite Evil.
Bravo down.
You know, that's kind of true. Parasite Evil.
Losing B. Losing A.
Oops.
Losing Bravo. You lost B.
I don't know why I just got hit. Wow, what the hell?
What the hell? What the?
Securing C. We're losing Alpha.
How long do these streams usually go for?
Taking Bravo.
We're about
Away.
2 hours and 45 minutes in.
Securing Charlie.
Not owned. I couldn't even tell that she was gonna do that explosion. From the back, you can't see the animation. You know, she kind of pauses
Another oh
with
my
a build-up
god.
animation from the front.
I'm not
From the
gonna
back, I
make
couldn't
it.
even tell what was going on.
I was gonna pull a Tevin style, Vega style 11-hour
Don't
stream,
lean in
but
so
not
much
like
because
this.
of the green
Not
screen.
like
Gotcha.
this.
Losing B.
These guys money, so he'll be pretty boring. Ugh, gross.
Alpha.
The FMV sequence of Parasite Eve was amazing,
Gotcha.
especially that opening. Resident Evil 2+3 also had amazing
Back
MVP
the green
and
screen. Well, it's not green
FMVs
screen.
for
I'd
its
call it
for its
the
time.
background
Square
removal
Enix
tool.
didn't miss when it came to full motion videos.
What's up, Jay? Good to see you. He's
in
stopping by
PlayStation
to
1
say
era.
hi. Good to have you here. All right, this will actually be the last attempt. And I
What's
need
up,
to take a
Jay? Look at
break.
these lights. Get epilepsy, nerd. Wait, did he hit the 150 goal or the 300 goal?
Taking
Did he
Bravo.
double?
Underway.
Double the work, double the work.
Ugh.
Losing Alpha.
Ugh.
All right, here we go.
Yes. And the ending was good too because there was Booba.
Get this done.
And then also, Sega CD had some good full motion video. Not so much like Marky Mark Make My Video, or Crisscross Make My Video, or Microcosm, but like Lunar 2 has some really good FMVs.
Already got lava, so I gotta lure her away from the lava.
Lure. 150. Imagine making 150 with this content. I could never.
The CIA's best. Act like it. You lost the fugitive. Langley went to keep.
Hit me anyway.
Whoa, buddy.
That was a good one. Second phase.
I was gonna say I'm gonna do a vibe check in 15 minutes, but I think we're gonna call it in 15 minutes, making a nice even 3 hours. Unless something crazy happens on the stream. I'm ready to take a nap.
Yes.
I'll still stick with the belief that gaming in the 90s was just
Stamina is an
amazing.
issue.
You went from basic 8-bit to some wild 3D stuff in 10 years. Yeah. I still remember when I played my first 3D game. It was Virtual Racing and Virtual
Wow, still
Fighter.
a kid.
And my adolescent brain couldn't handle it, so I would get dizzy and I got a headache. Now I'm looking at least 3 screens and 2 chats while playing a game, listening to a live stream. Bro, Mario for Nintendo was the first game that I ever played, and I've told this story before, but like I went to bed that night and I couldn't stop thinking about it. It was in my mind's eye. I was listening to the music over and over in my head, and I couldn't go to sleep. I wanted to keep playing Mario, so I was staying the night at my cousin's house, and I kept trying to sneak downstairs to play it.
So Quailag and the Chaos Ember
They sure did.
in humanity. So she's considered one of the daughters of Izalith, huh? I never even understood that.
And crazy to think I grew up on Sega, and then of course the whole holiday retro thing is
Boy,
Sega centric.
Finally. My butt whooped a bunch of times there. So this unlocks a bunch of stuff, right? This unlocks the ability to go into Sen's Fortress. This unlocks the door all the way up to, what do you call it? There's a boss, there's, what's his name? you can fight the giant bosses over here now.
And then we saw Xbox come and go. Xbox is done, bro. They're just going to become a software company like Sega.
Oh,
Like Nintendo primarily is the console style, first party style
actually.
company. And PlayStation is like PlayStation. I grew up on PlayStation.
Right? I can't even remember how we would have gotten to the depths normally.
Of course he don't
I remember
remember.
the back way and not the regular way. Play this. Yep, that's Sen's Fortress. And then after Sen's Fortress, don't you go to Anne Orlando, and that's when fast travel unlocks, I think?
Ugh. So yeah, I'll go into some periods of time where like my face isn't hurting and I'm not in pain, to where all I want to do is close my eyes and just not be here. So that's another reason why I don't have my camera on.
That's how you got it there. Yeah, there's multiple ways to go. Isn't there the bonfire down here that leads out to this area, which is the way to get to Lost Izalith? But if you drop down here, there's the Covenant.
The Covenant? I don't know.
There's so many ways to go in this game. The whole game's a maze and a labyrinth. It's pretty awesome. Everything connects the way that it does.
I think this is the first time he actually talked about something other than exactly what he was doing.
Yeah, isn't there a hidden Covenant?
Are you gonna get the Switch 2 when it comes out, JG?
It's her sister. Her sister's over here.
If it's backwards compatible, that's an instant purchase for me. Now that I got my 9-to-5 job, I'm gonna be spending money like that.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Yeah, if it's backwards compatible, it's a wrap. I'm all about it. Nintendo said it is backwards compatible. Well, there you go.
There she is, but let's have a seat.
They will be expecting my pre-order very soon.
Take a break, and then this is the sister of Quaylag, right? Okay. We'll probably do some leveling and go from there. Excellent. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Okay, guys. So, first thing I should do is probably save, because I got to go on a break here. I haven't used the restroom. I have to use the restroom. So,
He's going to send out a whale call.
yeah, you find her in Dark Souls 3 as well, right? She's dead. In Dark Souls
She's
3 has
dead.
a lot of references to the first one.
They're all dead.
Okay, so let's take about a 5-minute break, 10-minute break tops, but probably 5. We're gonna use the restroom. And now what just happened? I just did alt tab. Oh yeah. It won't alt tab. The game won't let me alt tab. I guess I gotta cancel the whole game.
Oh yeah.
It literally won't let me alt tab.
It won't let me alt tab, guys. Are you using the wrong keyboard, maybe?
Wow.
I'm surprised that Nintendo was open about backwards compatibility back in November and doing it in a tweet. Yeah, because you would think that they would wait until the actual day that the Switch 2 is announced, because why buy a Switch 1 if you knew that like a backwards compatible Switch 2 was coming, right? If I was like a business style person, I would have been like, well, fuck them. What if they buy a Switch and then Switch 2 is announced? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, backwards compatible.
What the? Whoa! Oh my God! Look at the lag! Look at the lag, dude! Insanely bad lag. I can't. Wow! I can't even move. Look! Look! Oh! Whoa! What is going on? Look at this! What the fuck? I'm going.
Is his shit echoing? Am I crazy? Maybe they were thinking about software sales through the holidays, ensuring you could still play them. I could see that. But like, I never played the Mario games like Galaxy, and I want to play Breath of the Wild and the other one, Smash Brothers for sure. The Kirby game. Like, there's an entire library of games. And then I guess that's the reason why I guess that they're going to keep the price the same. You never see a Nintendo game on sale. You're paying full price for that. Oh, that would be the best. Performance boosted. They have to. They have to. It's got to be better hardware, of course. Send out the whale call. It'd be really cool if I got another 150 guys.
I am completely stuck in the fucking wall. There's a big chair.
Throwing frag.
Net call. Enemy watchstone kilo inbound. Hardpoint
That's
identified.
why you never give up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you never fucking give up. Oh, hey, look. Master Chief.
All right, we're heading down to the wire. Last 6 minutes of the stream, y'all. Probably wrap things up after this set. You don't think Nintendo can ever separate themselves from mobile gaming with their primary console? Yeah, I think that's the case. I think I played like, wasn't it like a Mario Kart game and like a Mario running game on mobile? There's just no comparison to the console experience. Hell yeah. I mean, Nintendo can't be Scopely, am I right? They successfully blended handheld and home consoles with the backing of their library of IPs, which they will defend until the very bitter end. You don't mess with Nintendo. They're like Disney. I think Japan loves mobile gaming as well. Clearly the Switch made a ton of cash. Well, yeah. And the Wii, everybody still loves the Wii, especially Phil. He still got it in his office. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, give me the camo. Yeah, his shit is echoing. Am I crazy? It's probably the mic picking up the TV. Typical Phil.
More than once. Congratulations, you won. What the
Oh my god. Rest in peace, earphone users.
Oh my god. Why do you got a pop-up ad anyway?
Pulling some Hogans. You do notice too that his microphone and his boom arm are situated the same way that PPP has his. He cannot be bothered to have a single original thought in his head.
Driving RTXD. Okay then. Hostiles have the hard point. I can't see any weapons or items. Hard point locked down. Hostiles have captured the hard point. And I can't get up. I feel for items. What the fuck?
And this is live. We can't skip.
Hostiles have the hard point.
We have no skip juice.
Hard point located. Clock's ticking, Black Ops. Close this shit down. Who is next? Low tier guard. Hard point active. The covenant will be fulfilled. Low tier god. This is the Halloween rumble. Oh wait. Chucky striking low tier god. Look at this. Chucky. Low tier god. Low tier god. Fighting a living doll. Oh my god. Flying head scissors to low tier
I don't know what's more annoying,
Chucky. Oh
Phil
my
or
God.
clips of Phil.
Going low tier god right now. LTJ. Oh my god.
It's what he thinks is entertaining.
Low tier god. Low tier god is stunned.
This is what he thinks is highlights.
I can't believe it! Low tier god is on a rumble already! Low tier god in and out. Destroyed by Chucky. Absolutely obliterated by Chucky. Hard point identified. How can you say enemies are nearby when I think you tried to build the base for a What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, the enemy came in. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Holy shit, look, they're punching. You fucking me. Activate Cashback protocol. Get your ass back to base.
the box from the start.
What's going on with you? Oh, Jesus, demons from hell. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. Kill it. Kill the demon. Rip its head off. Shove it up his ass. Oh, fuck. Where is he? Where is he? Why are you playing that fucking music? Where is he? Oh fuck! He's huge! Fucking huge!
Yeah, thank you, Jess.
Oh fuck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and with that, we're going to call it a stream, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here today, and a big ups and thank you to JG Win for supporting the channel. We not only met the goal, but we exceeded it, and together we felted the trolls. Lady Doll over on Twitch, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you everybody that stuck around for that. Mage Site, thank you for hanging out. Pro Locar, Coffee Not Safe for Work. Aria.
That was fucking perfect.
Omega Mac 10, Kill Your Monkey. Deus Marionette, of course. Jess Cup hanging out with us over on YouTube.
What? They put me in with 1 second.
I think I'm going to take a nap. Darkseid Phil, thank you. Geezer, thank you. Chili DDJ, thank you.
What the fuck?
Brady.
What the fuck? Did you fucking see that?
Boneless, thank you.
What? What?
Scrolling up. Fluctuating Miasma, thank you.
Are you what?
Sir V, thank you.
Court shot from LeBron.
And to anybody else that I didn't mention, thank you as well. Yeah, it's about time for me to take a nap. So until next time, y'all, thank you. Take care. Be safe. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Peace.